インクは好きに使っていいわ。でも測量機はダメ。ドクター、近くでお散歩しようと思ってるんだけど、ご一緒しない？
Universe. Hello. Welcome. Welcome back to some Arknights today. Hopefully you're doing good. I don't know exactly how difficult these are going to be, but we're going to go through at least some of the strategic simulation stages, which are like the normal stages, but they have like scenarios in them, and they don't cost any sanity to do. And you get some simulation score for doing them, so it would be quite nice to get them kept out, especially because at least 14 of them lock the age 15 for 1, 2, 3, and 4 respectively up to 14. Plus there's some Originium Prime there, so we'll see if we can do everything as hard as we can. I don't remember the stages super well, even though I did them somewhat recently. Carapac, get off there. What are you doing, buddy? But we're going to do it anyway, so let's go for significantly more HP and 4 tiles to start. I don't remember this one super well, but the stages were pretty fun in general. I'd like to try out Monster's new ability. I haven't used it yet. But let's just give it a go. I'm not quite half asleep, but I am certainly a little asleep. I'd say I was like a third asleep, maybe. It's like an app number. So if those are undeployable, I'm assuming that means that the PRTS can place them there and I won't be able to stop it. These machines have the increased HP as well. Is this them with increased? No, these aren't the right machines, I assume. Because those were like way too quick to kill. Maybe it's just because the first stage is pretty easy too. Actually, is PRTS even do anything in this stage? Never mind, this one's gonna be free. I was certainly overvaluing this one. Well, look, I didn't know how hard these were going to be to start, and I'm sure once we get to, like, assuming that it exists on the boss stage, that's going to really suck. So we might blaze through a few of them early on. Honestly, I was kind of doubting myself that I turned them on. Maybe I didn't turn them on. I mean, that does take a lot of hits. I don't see memes on my screen. Me back to running IS5. Oh, look, there is no memes here. This is a meme-free zone. Interesting that gets placed out of range and gets removed. I have faith in you clearing 2, 4, 5. I still need to clear 4 and 5. That's pretty easy, so we did have it on. I'm a little surprised. Greatly increased HP doesn't mean what it used to anymore. Oh, that's cool. It gets filled around the edge. Have they ever done that before? They probably have. I just haven't noticed it. Worry-free cargo helper HP significantly increased. Sure, anything with more HP is always more ideal. We're not really struggling in that front. We run a lot of defenders usually. Some tiles have Originium formations that deal AoE damage. Let's see what that is, because I'm mainly curious about it. Yeah, RNG is definitely a pain in the butt when it comes to IS stuff. Did I turn on? Oh. Oh, I see. They just pop out of the ground randomly? That's an interesting way to do
絶好
that.
のチャンスだ。
Does that mean that we occasionally have units get auto-killed? Probably not, right? That'd be a little bit wacky and wild.
頼みは何だ。自然な摂理は乱してはならない。形態を変更中。
どうすれば恐怖が隠せないわ。
A little bit wild, pure, and forever free. Where do you want to put this? I always wonder about the reconstruction. I say always, like I've had Monster for a long period of time. I was like, I did my Monster pulls off stream because I had like
試練をくぐり抜けん。
a super dreaded feeling that I was going to not get Monster, and if it happened on stream, I was gonna be less than pleased. I was gonna be a little whiny baby. That's what was gonna happen.
誰も見落とす。私の爪が調子をしてくれるよ。頼みは私の庭からとっとと出ていけ。
Fortunately, I avoided that situation by hitting the not I'd win energy.
モンスター座標についた。
That is such a useful little thing to spawn too. Reminds me of Wishadel's a little bit, but you have more control over where it is, and it's really easy to sustain it. Although Wishadel's are just like incredibly tanky for no reason.
いろんな馬鹿げた伝説を思い出させるけ
Alright,
ど。
let's see. What do we got for 5-5?
それが全部真実だって信じられ
Sniper and guards cannot be deployed. That's probably fine. Operator deployment limit reduced by 2. Sure. Oh, we don't need Molinar in this team. I forgot we were using him for. M3 summons at 5k HP, dang. I mean, the Wishdale ones have like a crazy amount, don't they? Isn't it? It's got to be like 10k or 20k or something. Am I losing my mind? I feel like it's extremely large, but now I'm not super confident in it anymore. But I feel like it's got to be. What am I gonna grab here? Oh, I really want the stainless outfit, but I really like the stainless outfit I have. This is a tough world to live in right now.
緊張してるけどさ、プレッシャーもモチベになるじゃん。
Yeah, it's fine.
みんな、覚えといてくれ。全員揃って帰ってくるぞ。
誰を餌にするか決まった。どうすれ
Can
ば
we just
誰か
wall
が
this
気
spot
づく
here?
前
No,
に
they're flying units too.
あなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
羽が濡れるのは嫌いだって言ったわよね。
いい環境だ。
We can kind of wall it though. West Revenants have 3.5k. Oh, interesting. It feels like they have so much because of how
足元を見てみなさい。
crazy tanky they tend to be.
そうないよ。よ
Shows how little I know.
これで静かになってくれる。さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。形態を変更中。
あまり足元を見てみなさい。
遺言の伝達。断る。
I'm thinking we could fully ignore the side of the stage as long as we set up in an efficient way. Though the fact that we can't kill these is a little bit annoying. Our timing lets us kill them,
ここでは何も起きたいな。
but it's not the most like elegant solution.
最適滅ぼし。そして癒す。
But I'm thinking it's probably sufficient. Do I ever want to block this? Yeah, probably.
誰も見落とすことはないよね。モンスター座標についた。私に出会ったのが運の尽きた。指定の位置に向かう。
あまり恐怖が隠せない。
Yeah, you know, well, heck, you tried. If I had skill 2 on you, you would have done a lot better.
仕事だけしてればいいと思ってた。これで静かになってくれるな。指定の位置に向かう。いいていい。まずはこの
But skill 3 is a little bit too slow for things in this.
道を阻むものが何であ
Just a
れ。
little
排除
bit.
して進み続けるのが唯一の解決法だ。
Alright, let's do some more these simulations. Operator deployment limit reduced by 2 or allied units have -1 block. I gotta go with that. That -1 block can be brutal with this comp, or just with most comps. Mock-up auto metal distributor systems. Summon skill cooldown further reduced. Mock-up auto meal distributor and confuse maintenance helper invisibility. Whatever that means. Look, we'll be fine. We didn't take the minus block, so assuming that the skill this thing has is summoning, which I think it is, we should be fine. Although we do have Inez on this team, so if they were invisible, it wouldn't be that big of a deal anyways.
どうすれば誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
No flying units this time, so we could really front load everything.
幻覚と威嚇、花に酔えり羽織着て刀刺す女。モンスター座標についた。
あまり末境を隠せないわ。
どっちが思うか、ここで分からせてやる。
Thinking this one's pretty free. Wait a minute.
私を傭兵扱いする遺言の伝達。断る。
I realized the problem.
最適な布陣を計算し終わった。決断、自然な説を乱してはならない。
Okay, well, Texas can solo them.
聞いている。降る荒に積もる恨みの落ち葉なく、吹きずるいろはの赤。
いいとこ選んでくれたじゃねえか。
Interesting stainless positioning. Let's see how it pans out for us.
私に寝言は夢でどうぞ。私がいる限り悪夢だけ。
It was just fine. It's gonna get harder once we get like halfway through the stage or the chapter.
そろそろ前線維持。
通信に接続し、安心して。私なら何とかできるから。
Whoa, 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 whoa. It's not funny anymore. Stop, 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 stop.
ここでは何も起きていない。決められし謎を紐解かん。
あまり待たせないで。
決断を下すときは冷静に。援護お願い。尻尾に埃がつくのは嫌って言わなさりなさい。
There's so many of them. Stop! I hate it here. I'm about to leak.
安心して。私なら何とかできるから。
Alright, never mind. We good. We straight chilling.
誰も見落とすことはないよね。遅れてやっと白のバラ。そう見逃してあげるなんて口いっぱいに砂を詰め込まれる感覚は。
I wasn't worried.
苦しみです。ここは通さない。名誉勲章って聞いたことある？
Lamp of Whiffing. You sounds like you're having fun with integrated strategies. Sounds like things are going really well for you. Alright, let's see. Active Originium increases attack by twice as much. Vanguard, Defender, Guard, Specialist, Operator, redeployment time significantly increased. That's fine. Allied units take more damage when health falls below 50%. This should be unbelievably free. Basically, we'll have a non-effect.
単独行動させてくれない？
聞いてるけど。
そちらの皆さん、そんな警戒しないでくれよ。あれ、なんて言うんだっけ。あ、俺はただの平凡なエンジニアだからさ。
幻覚と威嚇。
天気がいいね。
どうすれば足元を見てみなさい。
交渉をまずはこのコートを撃ち落とせるかやってみて。
It's funny, I don't normally run Texas Alta. I don't remember why I had her on this team. It was for something that I was doing, but she is quite convenient for kind of face rolling stages.
どうすれば絶望の匂いも
Having so much fun, TY. I'm glad, but I am reluctant to believe you now.
どっちが思うか。
Oh, you jerk. Stop pushing my buttons.
頼みをサテスの庭からとっとと出ていけ。指定の位置に向かう。ここだったら誰も見落とす。ここは競技場ではありません。傷跡は
足元を見てみなさい。
私は蒼白なバラ、蒼白な早々。
This is so spaghetti. I mean, we could solve this pretty easily, actually. I was like, we're just like not dealing with the problem and just kind of stalling. Skill 2 on Viv is so heckin' fun. Skill 3 is really good, but the setup takes so long. On level is over 9,000. That brings me back. I'm glad that people still say over 9,000. It makes me feel a little less old. I know it sounds like our whole team just died, and that did kind of happen, but we're still fine. At least for the second. Wow, that skill is real decent. That is not bad. Kind of reminds me of Kal'Tsit Skill 3. Which I'm sure is probably the intent. Enemies have plus 50% max HP Epoch twice in a row. Yeah, that sounds about right, unfortunately. I'm about to lose. I didn't lose. That was rough. That was like a little bit of not paying attention longer and we were done there. These are a lot easier than I expected. I hadn't looked at them before. Attack rate? Nah, we'll go for different enemies. I've been avoiding the different enemy ones because those ones are rough. Significantly, let's go for DP cost instead of significantly increased time. Especially with Texas, although we could just take Texas off our team. You are so tanky. I love that for you. You are tremendously tanky. I don't think we can solo tank with Viv over there forever. There's a lot of enemies coming through and she's only going to have the 2 block for a little bit longer. I'm thinking we want to put at least one more person down here, but I don't know who. We could put Stainless down theoretically. Also might just be fine. I mean, we have plenty of deployment points. We're kind of just straight chilling, if I'm being honest. I'm trying to push my button. Not very cash money of you. I can't get over how like incredible Narantuya is too. Like I've had a lot of fun running Pepe, but Narantuya really impressed me with how like extraordinarily good she is. I didn't dislike her or anything, but I certainly wasn't like, oh good, I hope I get Narantuya on this banner. But getting her is a nice benefit. Defense up or movement speed? I feel like the movement speed has a much higher possibility of killing us, unfortunately. Snipers have twice the DP cost, or casters. We'll go for that. We'll go for snipers, and we'll probably splash a caster on... Again, these have been fairly easy so far, so I'm not really sweating it. There will be a moment where it's not fairly easy, and that'll be both funny and amusing.
即戦即決する。
交渉、まずはこのコートを撃ち落とせるかやってみて。
What is up with this? They're like flying. There are flying enemies. Okay, I was like, why is there like such a strange setup here? I feel like I struggled on this stage. Probably not, right? I don't
あ
remember.
まり待たせ誰かの気づ
We'll
く
be
前
fine
に
either way.
あなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
交渉、急ぐことはないよ。黄泉への道は混んでいるからね。
頼みはない。
Oh no, wait. We might not be fine. I just remembered what this stage is.
携帯を変更中。
It took me a sec, but this is the one where they just throw out like a million people, which we were totally fine with last time. But I forgot what we had that was like really good for it. Nara and Tuya right here would be like game changing.
聞いている。まずは
But we can't
こ
put
のコ
Nara
ー
and
トを
Tuya
撃
there.
ち落とせるか
We're
や
Nara
っ
and
て
two
みて。
less right now.
私にドキドキします。毒と罠。これは戦術ね。サリナさん、これは最後の忠告です。
It should be pretty soon where it just spams the enemies. If I remember correctly, maybe I remember wrong. What am I looking at up here? I don't like what's happening.
羽が濡れるのは嫌いだって言ったわよ。これで静かになってくれるな。
Alright, looks like Huaheya can solo those. I remember this part because everything gets like shut down.
決断を私の庭から何が一番蒼白のバ
Alright, let's see how we
ラ
hold.
蒼白の戦争
あまり待たせ誰かの気づく
Looks like we're holding just fine this time.
あなたの死体を
圧が効かなくなっちゃったの。どうした滅ぼし。
そ降るあらに積もる恨みの落ち葉なく吹きずるいろはの赤。
Alright, not bad. Thought that's gonna be a little bit spicier, but it was not, in fact.
モンスター座標についた。
Cool skill is still up, so nice and like.
的確で明瞭な式だ。
Hey, we're going next.
約束してくれないか。次はもっと敵へ近づく許可をくれ。より効率の高
We
い
did get the
手段を試せ
14 required to unlock the stages, which is nice too, but I would like to get all of them. I think that's a nice little bonus. Plus, I just like seeing all the icons as progressed as they can be next to the stages. Guards cannot be deployed. PRTS deploys additional weakening nodes. What is a weakening node? The ones that I can activate? Sarkaz, stable Sarkaz caster crystal gains increased attack when there are no other enemies around. Stable Sarkaz caster crystal DP seal recovery time increased. Guess we'll give them attack. They don't seem like they hit normally hard. I'll go for the weakening nodes. We don't need guards. I'm just curious as to what the weakening nodes are.
勝手に散らばるなよ。
天気がいいね。
誰を餌にするか決まった。
花に酔えり羽織着て刀さ
This
す
is a bad setup, but that's okay.
あなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
頑張ります。
These are weakening nodes. Okay, so this is kind of like a non-factor.
幻覚と威嚇。これも戦術よ。早く離れてください。
降るあらに積もる恨みの落ち葉なく。
ほら、太
Is
陽
that-
が飲まれたよ。
I was like, is that enemy invisible? They are not visible. Be worried that I could see that being a fairly tremendous problem.
誰も見落とすことはないよ。
恐怖が隠
We're gonna have to put down Durnar or someone pretty soon.
私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。
聞いている。花に酔えり羽織着て刀さす女。
This is already like too many
何も
enemies.
起きていない。
What do we do to fix this problem? Take a
ど
sec
うす
to
れば
think.
誰かが気づく前に。
ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。ドキドキ距離を合わせて。
Let's activate Vulpes Foglia and then retreat her once we get the juice out of her.
このコートを撃ち落とせるかやってみて。
Oh. Oh no. We had Typhon deactivated. I was thinking Typhon would be a great support for this side. Like that.
どっちがいいものかここで分からせてやる。
どうすればいいかくらいわかる。私に命令
We'll
し
put down Philae there, but I don't think it's going to be necessary.
この
I think it's more insurance than anything else.
安心して。
I was wrong if necessary.
私と奪い合いをする気？携帯を変更中。これで静かになってくれる？私も。
We're a little deployment point conked for the moment. So we won't be able to activate those buttons, which is a little bit on Fortnite, admittedly. We might just be dead too, but I'm thinking we're probably fine. Typhon skills up, we're fine. It's over. I'm gonna just leave Texas down there to like help tank a little bit. Heck you, I'm activating that button. I died? Oh no. F07. Hey, we got a medal for that too. I didn't even check the medals on this. Next time, just get luckier, right? 4 dials are no longer available for deployment. The DP cost of sniper and casters is doubled, or guard and defenders. Ooh, that's interesting. We'll go with snipers and casters, I think. Just because them being doubled is traditionally less than defenders, although Typhon is going to be like 48, so not meaningfully different. Oh, I remember this stage. I've forgotten this one. Oh, the music in this part's so good too. They really killed it on the soundtrack. I mean, they always do. I should have had Texas face left. That was a really dumb decision. I think the stage is already cleared because of how fast we were. You hate how these enemies work? There was one stage where it was just like the left and right side were covered in them, and it took me forever to figure out like how to solve it. I kept turning them all into like stealthy ones, I think, but I was like, I thought. So my understanding is depending on how you hit them or like what you hit them with determines, or if they like get blocked or something like that, they end up being the stealthy boyos. I cannot believe that her attack speed was so low. I was like, oh, we'll be fine. We weren't. Well, there's our first loss, at least. You found me. I did find you. I think that this setup was totally fine. I was just a little overzealous. Certainly can't let those enemies get tanked. Not like right in front of the exit. If they get blocked, they're free to go. I stopped here the moment I hit them with true damage, and it turns out they're just invincible until they transform. Yeah, they are. Not lose this time. I think what I'm gonna do this time instead is set up Narantuya back here. I wish we could deploy that spot. You got me, PRTS? I've been had. The casters are really obnoxious to transform, but it's probably better than letting them turn into the whatever the heck they're called. Oh, that's rough. The stealth ones.
まずはこのコートを撃ち落とせるかやってみて。
何が一番怖い？携帯を変更中。
誰を餌にするか決まった？
Definitely need to activate that defense down.
恐怖を隠せない。
I don't think we need Texas here, but I think having Texas here will make it so we're less likely to lose in a few seconds. Which is me saying we need Texas here. Alright, Naruto, your skill's up, it's over. Look at her throwing her little onion ring.
最適変える。少しチクッとするかもしれない。
Alright, that was better.
聞いている？来るアダに
絶望の匂いにカムフラージュできない。
私の矢が放たれる。サーミの雪が真っ黒に染まるまでの猶予。わずかに
Alright, on to 1512 strategic simulation. I don't think we missed any. Excuse me. Snipers cannot be deployed. Sure. Allied units have -1 block. I said that that was kind of like game losing before, but let's try it. I'm feeling wild. More 50% HP. Let's go. Let's go! They're afraid of you, so they have to make the enemies stronger.
派手にやる必要はない。
Alright, so we're gonna be rolling with 0 block on Inez, so we certainly don't want to try and block with her.
聞いている？まずはこのコートを撃ち落とせるかやってみて。
Although she's still useful in her own right. She's definitely not like unusable.
皆さん携帯を変更中。羽が濡れるのは機械える。
交渉花に酔えり羽織着て刀刺す女。
Interesting that the Golden Glow attack instantly transforms that enemy. I guess it's because it hits multiple times. It makes sense. I just hadn't thought about it before. I literally have 1 unit to deploy to block that, and I'm going to do it because having this spot cleared out I think is the right plan. Viviana also has 0 block. I'm truly living in the light with the guards with 1 block.
私アーツが効かなくなっちゃったの？どうしたんでしょうね。
聞いてるけど。
私はないで。
交渉急ぐことはないよ。黄泉への道は混んでいるからね。
I'm hoping that we can, yeah, I was gonna say catch it out right before Hul Hayek's skill ends, which we did. The less enemies coming through, the better here, because we are kind of tight on supplies for our survival. We are approaching the end though, so I think we're good to go.
最適私の爪が上心をしてくれる。
Making one of those ghost units was not the plan there, but that's okay.
私の矢が放たれる。
Apparently we got an Inez module unlock as well.
真っ黒に染まるまでの猶予がわずかに生まれる。
Alright, let's look at the simulations again. 2 low ground tiles on the map are no longer available, or 2 high ground. We'll go with low ground here. Solidified Originium Colossus HP, new enemies appear. Make the Colossus stronger. They weren't that threatening in the first place. They were a little threatening, but they weren't that bad. Even the final boss was like, I basically just ignored them.
勝手に散らばるなよ。
We do have our normal amount of block
聞い
back.
てるけど。
These tiles being the ones that are undeployable is fascinating to me.
どっちがいいのかここで分からせてやれ。
It doesn't feel like that big of an issue, but maybe I'm missing the point.
乱してはならない。
聞いている？まずはこのコートを撃ち落とせるかやってみて。
どうすれば恐怖を隠せない？
どうかすべてうまく滅ぼし、そして癒す。
AoE attack is crazy.
交渉
I don't think I gave it enough credit when I
こ
saw
の
it
コー
before.
トを撃ち落とせるかやってみて。
ビクトリの試練をくぐり抜ける。兵隊を
私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。指定の位置に向かう。
私早く離れてください。
誰かが気づく前に
お前の影このや
Hey, this is a decent enough setup. I'm hoping. Fingers crossed.
待ってください。もう少し準備を。最適な布陣を計算し終わった。準備完了。最適変える。少しチクッとするかもしれない。遺言の伝
Part that Inez was able to hold was I think just Papyrus' healing for so long.
モンスター座標についた。
Didn't even realize that weakening node was there. We'll hopefully have that off before the Colossus come down.
時々早く離れてください。お願いします。
Things are looking a little bit on the spicy side currently. I think I committed far too much to the left side's defense and not enough to the right side's defense. So I'm gonna drop Narin Tuya now and hopefully rectify that.
これも戦術よ。私に私と
Certainly rectify that.
交渉降るあらに積もる恨みの落ち葉
I'm actually a little bit concerned
引きず
still.
るイロハの赤
私の爪が調子をしてくれる。
Oh
の伝達。
my goodness gracious, great balls of fire. We're totally fine, but it's what did get a little spicy at the end, but we are fine.
誰を餌にするか決まってる。
モンスター座標に。
絶望の匂いが
妙に足を縛ったところで飛べはしません。
Lamp of Whipping. You're having a
よかった。
a fun time.
ご無事で。
Integrated strategies. I gotta do more soon. I haven't been through that kind of trauma in a little bit. I gotta be brought back. Originium formations appear in shorter intervals. Originium formations deal more damage when they explode. To shorter interval. Frozen monstrosities echoes attack speed increased. Enemies that gain increased attack speed. No other enemies around. I don't really know which one of those is more threatening.
勝手に散らばるなよ。
誰を餌にする。
敵が。
あまり待たす。絶望の匂いまではカムフラージュできないわ。
天気がいいね。
ここは競技場ではありません。傷は
降るあらに積もる恨みの落ち葉なく吹きずるイロハの赤。
I don't know if it's worth activating that. I don't think that's actually gonna make a difference turning that on.
匂いまではカムフラージュで。
寝言は夢でどうぞ。私がいる限り悪夢だけ。遺言の
Huge reset on Texas there. That actually changes things.
携帯を変更中。
I went from Big F to like we're alive still, which is nice.
花に酔えり羽織着て刀刺す女。
今こそ皆さんをお助けする。
Oh no, we're super dead. I misplayed really hard.
縛ったところで飛べはしません。
I'll try to play it out, but I'm pretty confident this
あまり
is
待たす
07.
足元を見て。
まずはこのコートを撃ち落とせるかやってみて。
どっちがいいかここで分からせてやる。
Alright.
どうすればいい。絶望の
I see you, stage.
カムフラージュできないわ。
I'm aware of what you're putting out. That was surprisingly gnarly. I'm gonna do more damage when they explode because that was a lot of those. I assume the Originium formations are the ghosty dudes. I think I picked as wrong as possible there, but maybe the stage is just hard.
頑張れ頑張れ。私ならできる。戦場の空気って相変わらず最悪ね。ここでは何も起きていない。
天気がいいね。
I think we'll just do a really early Golden Glow. Have her facing here, because assuming they're gonna place those monstrosity things there.
交渉を急ぐことはないよ。黄泉への道は
恐怖を隠せない。
私に距離を合わせて
You just have her start global clearing as soon as possible.
ここでは何も起きている最適な布陣を計算し終わった準備
毒と罠。これは戦術ね。来る穴に積もる恨みの落ち葉なく吹きずる何が一番
Hopefully Papyrus stays alive. Unfortunate. Okay. We've at least cleared off our little happy corner here.
どうすれば絶望の匂いもカムフラージュできない。
私に出会ったのは
Nexus
運
will
の
clear
尽
off those. We've got a little bit of stability here, but not an incredible amount.
どっちがいいのかここで分からせておいて
援護お願い。まずはこの
自然な
Oh no.
出してはならない
Everything is awful.
私と奪い合いをする気。
Everything is about as bad as it can get.
聞いている。急ぐことは
They say it gets better from here, they're
黄
lying.
泉への道は混んでいるからね。
遺言の伝達断るここは競技場ではありません
誰を餌にするか決まった。どうすれば絶望の匂い。
寮の足を縛ったとこ
We
ろ
can't place to stun those, so we're kind of gonna have to do them raw, which is fine.
モンスター座標についた
私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。指定の位置に向かう。
Papyrus is back, but I think putting her down, she's just gonna die. I don't know if she's worth actually dropping. Well, she's alive for the moment.
私に考
I
え
don't know if Narantuya is gonna have much more viability left in the stage. Perhaps I should recall her.
遺言の伝達断る。
寮の足を縛ったところで
We're not dead yet! But we're on our way out!
指定の位置に向かう。
Alright, we didn't recall Narantuya, so we're certainly gonna take advantage of her.
太陽が飲まれたよ。
どうすれば恐怖を隠せない。
Honestly, incredible amounts of spaghetti. I'm glad we don't have to do that again.
仲間は
Gotta
私
love
に
playing
怯え
on
る
D40.
ちょっと時間ちょ
Yo,
うだい
buddy, you're really going through it today. Holy. I am so sorry for what the game is putting you through. Number of attacks required for decode basis B to transform increase. Decode basis B. Attack speed increase after transformation. Oh no, is this the stage I think it is? Oh no! This stage is really hard. This is probably the one that took me the longest to beat, other than the final stage. Nuts, this is tough. I'm gonna go with number of attacks. Well, technically the number of attacks might not even matter, though. Or the attack speed might not matter. I think number of attacks will matter. I definitely want to swap up the team to have line art. Golden Glow is actually just throwing here, because you're going to turn literally all of the enemies into the caster ones, and you're just going to die. Line art, however, is not throwing. In addition to line art not being throwing, Viv is throwing, because in spite of the fact that I love Viv, she will absolutely turn them all into the casters again, which is not what we want. Same with Thorns as well. We really want them all to turn into the resistance katana red guard men. They have a name. Red something. They're cool as heck. Don't get me wrong. I'm just really out of it. Cool heck's an option, but I don't think it's a good one. Surtur could be used for a panic cleanup. I'm like about to throw the whole book at this. This stage was hard last time I did it. I don't think Typhon has a chance to get up on the ground. Shen could be decent. Narantuya is not bad. We can try this. Maybe drop Surtur, because Surtur, anyone she hits is going to transform negatively anyways.
任務行く行く
The Avengers also somehow I'm not dead. Hey, nice. I love not being dead.
やっぱり
I love that for
ノート
you.
はもう一冊持っていこう記録したくなることがいっぱいあるかも
I don't remember how I managed to do this, but it was not pretty when I did.
いい環境だ
Huh? I'm very confused. I thought that would have to be
誰を餌にするか
まずはこのコートを
not a
撃ち落とす
caster.
誰かが気づく前に
Oh no, Vulpes Foglia does magic damage when you place her down. Of course that'd be a caster. That makes complete sense. Oh god, how did I mess that up? That's tough. I think what I established was clearing out one side was basically sufficient to win, so I'm gonna move under that understanding.
刀刺す女毒と罠私に出会ったのが運の尽きた
わあ本気で行くよ
ここは私に任せろ
Uh-oh. Hoping Naruto you can deal with these.
念事は夢で
You can barely.
影に揺れてる
交渉まずは
恐怖が隠せない
This is an unfortunate position for Chen to be in. Chen's gonna be basically useless there. Literally useless there, actually. I changed my mind.
聞いているまずはこのコートを撃ち落とせるかやってみて
We have to like redesign our board 2 seconds ago.
楽に終わる
I mean, Chen will get anything that leaks through, but man, I should have put her on top side instead.
乾けるものは潤いを謳歌する
Hey Tenchi, I'm doing okay. How about yourself?
遺言の伝達断る
This is not completely lost yet, but it is close to being completely lost. I should have Monster charging up as well.
イロハの赤
聞いてるけど指定の位置に向かう最適滅ぼしそして癒す
足元を見てみなさい
どうか全てうまくいきますように
念事は夢で
Those casters are really annoying, but I think we basically got it good.
携帯を変更中ここでは何も起きてない
Our boy's about to get his skill off. No, we're cooked.
ここっていい景色
恐怖が隠せない
Where's Texas? Did we not bring Texas this time? We're super cooked. Just finished the chapter, so I'm not Daijobu. I feel you on that one. It was really good though. Good writing this time around. We totally had that solved. I just messed up. We did have Texas. I must have slammed her on the stage somewhere and lost track of her. I think this is probably going to be one of the hardest ones to solve on the alternate form, the strategic ones. Simulation, that's what I'm looking for. So I don't mind losing this one a few times.
リンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね
私が未だ手放していない者たち
Do I want to start this premature? The thing is that Silver Ash transforms them really quickly, which is not the end of the world. But also I don't really want him to transform them really quickly.
何か何を迎え撃つ
本気で行くよ
決まったな己が存在を自らに
I guess it's not so bad if he's not tanking him. Alright, Naruto, you need to go up here instead of down there. The whole issue is I set up my whole setup with the expectation of...
聞いてるけど
That could be like a loose state if we're not careful. I set up my whole setup with the expectation of needing to protect the bottom side, but it's the top side that needs protection by like a lot.
足元を見てみなさい
Alright, we're gonna pull back these two now.
こちらチェン時間には
And now Chen will be able to actually do things on the top side. I'm gonna set up Durnar prematurely. Papyrus there. We're gonna just transition straight into the second setup. We don't have any range units to deal with these, so we're basically just gonna tank them to the end, which is not great design. I could certainly do better.
あまり待たせない。
I'm just gonna have Mlinar do this, and I think we're gonna retreat him.
モンスター座標についた。
何
Put down Healy there.
聞いてる。私に関
Gotta be very careful about these enemies that get through that we don't transform prematurely.
承知した
遺言の伝達断る。
Alright, Texas will transform them into the casters, which is also like not the end of the world, but it's certainly something to think about.
カムフラージュできない。
すまない。力を入れすぎた。
Huh? I must have leaked right side, didn't notice. I could have Naruto go on the offensive instead. Let's do that. That sounds like a better idea. I could set up Silver Ash for the exact same purpose. That's going to be the new idea. Those drink machines are getting way too much off, and then once they actually get down and get blocked, there's too many things for us to
私
deal
の
with.
爪に引っかかれないようにしてよ。本気で行くよ。
私が未だ手放していないもの
In fact, I think I'm going to set up early for
幻覚と
it.
威嚇。これも戦術よ。私にか念事は言うね。
たとえ終わりにため息しか残らずだ
I really wish I could have Silver Ash survive here. Maybe he can. Maybe I'm not giving him enough credit. Oh my god, he just doesn't attack the one he's standing on. What a genius.
モンスター
Silver Ash, you're crazy.
何かな己が存在を自らにこ
ここでは何も起きてない。
リンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね。
Okay. That clears out basically everything.
さっさと片付け
Gonna
ない。
recall Mlinar. Set up
あと
Durnar.
は任せるわ。
誰を餌に。
あなたたちが川に汚れを流すのを見ました。
決まった
And now
何か考えがある
we work on killing these enemies ahead of time.
私に出会ったのが運の尽きた。
We're going to be proactive on our attempts now instead of reactive, and hopefully that'll be enough to kind of set us off.
気がいいね。
最適な布陣を計算し
指定の位置に向かう。安心して念事は言うねで。
Gotta be careful though, because there's still things we don't like totally have in our vision. We don't have a healer on a papyrus yet.
来るあらに積もる恨みの落ち花。そいつらを逃がすな。
That is problematic.
これで静かになってくれるの。
I think I'm gonna set you up
作
here.
戦の内容を繰り返した
That may be overcommitting aside though.
最適な布陣を計算し終わった。準
We're
備
dead.
完了。
I hate that for me. Yeah, for some reason, even though he wasn't blocking, like, I was pretty confident that Silver Ash was just going to try and hit what was underneath him, but he will hit what's furthest away, I guess, because those are technically closer to the end of their route.
さて、
Those enemies still need to travel across the
罠に
floor.
踏み込んでくる虫けらはどんなやつなんでしょうね。
So it makes sense.
ドクタ
I
ー
could just set up
ここって
someone...
いい景色だね。
I mean, I could put Thorns back on. I don't know if Thorns is the right choice, but someone to just kind of be on full duty on those, because those become really problematic.
いい
幻覚と威嚇。これも戦術よ。私にか何が一番怖い？
何を迎え撃つな己が存在を自らに
Oh, interesting. The one that he blocked became a stealth unit. That makes sense too. It just wasn't moving right away. Okay, so what are we gonna do here? I think I'm gonna set up Chen
い
here.
い位置だ。
一度また一度と切っ先を鋭くする
ここでは何も起きていない。さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる。
聞いてるけど
Maybe like this? I don't know if this is gonna be enough damage to take out the things as they spawn.
恐れるべきか覚えていない
Certainly not. They're way too tanky for that.
私に出会ったのが運のつ
降るあらに積もる恨みの落ち葉なく引きずるいろはの赤。
何かたとえ終わりにため息しか残らず
So we are getting close to killing them, which is something to be happy about, I guess.
ことはないよ。黄泉の道は混んでいるからね。
遺言の伝達。
That's one side done at least. This one's still pretty healthy. Oh, if I had monster facing left, actually, that would be so free. That's worth thinking about.
何か何時らの愛
耐える。少しチクッとするかもしれない。どうかすべてうまくいきますように。
援護お願い。
何が一番怖い？
We're still not even close out of the water. It's a long stage.
携帯を変更中。
Alright, but we did clear the initial few waves.
どうすれば足元を見てみなさい
I think the melee variant is traditionally the one we have the best odds against. I didn't realize we have literally no damage on this side. Ah, no, talk about bad preparation. Oh, goodbye. How do I keep making one side so much heavier than the other? I mean, it makes sense since we killed that thing. I could just drop Surtur to deal with that side too. I keep clicking the blue hexagon thinking that's the one I need to do. What were the other times? So it's the attack speed up, which is a little bit annoying, and then the low ground tiles. The low ground tiles don't matter at all. The other one is they take more hits to transform, and I think that is certainly not what we want unless we start running. I mean, we could run like, I think Ascalon would turn them all into magic ones and get herself killed though. Does Mizuki do physical damage? If we have someone else that could do a big area, it would be nice for the early on. We could also drop one of our tanks too. Let me think. Let's drop Vulpes Foglia for Thorns? Viv might be better. Actually, Viv's skill 3 is going to be better.
リリアナ・ドルステとしてこのショッカと剣でもって
I'll drop Inez for
あな
Surtur.
た私が必
We'll
要
just run 2 enormous bursts to get rid of those first 2 machines. I think that's where a lot of our troubles are coming from. I took more hit to transform on that one. Maybe I should go for that then. I feel like that one... if I play it right, I feel like the attack speed won't make any difference. But I'm clearly not playing it right.
いい
幻覚と威嚇。これも戦術よ。
わあリンゴちゃん
痛みを覚える前にな己が存在を自らに
私は遅れつ蒼白なバラ蒼白な早々ここでは何も起きていない
Oh, we made 2 magic ones. That's real tough.
行くよわあみんなこっち来てモンスター座標しね
Well, that's probably
私に
fine.
指図するな
It's certainly not ideal, but it's probably fine.
あいつらに私の足音は聞こえない。せいぜい刀が風を立つ音くらいだね。
遺言の伝達
私と奪い。みんなこっち来て
So they're really susceptible to magic, clearly,
楽になる
and not susceptible to physical.
一度日の出を待とう
さっさと片付ければ楽に終わる
Which means Surtur's skill 1 or 2 might even be better for our purposes.
いい
敵を死にそいつらを逃がすな。
遅れてやってくる静けさを。
安心して。
I always struggle with stages like this, but I feel like my eyes are going like 3 different directions.
私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ。
一度痛みを覚える前に何かと何女は我が追い
ショッカなき夜にとどまりなさい。
さっさと片付ければ。
Definitely pick up Texas.
安心して。私と奪い合い。
Leaving her out in the middle of the field is not doing us anything. We've almost won at this stage, so I'm gonna assume we're good to go.
ここでは何も起きていない。
Alright, we are good to go.
話にならない。
Those casters are heckin' scary though. Especially with the stats. Oh, we managed. And the 17. EP regeneration rate is decreased. Operator deployment limit is reduced by 3. Frozen Monstrosity Echo deployed by PRTS appear at a different location. The code basis beta deals more damage when attacking targets less than 50% HP. I don't really remember this stage, but I'm sure it'll be fine. Let's grab our sweet baby boy back. We haven't used him in a little bit. A Pepinator. What else are we missing? Do we have snipers? We do have some snipers. Maybe Silence? I didn't try Virtuoso in this event. I'm sure she's quite useful in a lot of situations, though. Infinite HP. Kyo, I'm sorry, buddy. That's basically how I feel going through integrated strategies, too. Except for I'm on, like, D7, and the enemies are basically unkillable, and I'm like, how the heck do people do this? Oh, I remember this, actually.
遺言の伝達。断る。
This is bad placement. We might have to restart.
あなたたちが
We might be fine as well, but I would be surprised to believe that.
時間をかけるつもりはない。
私が絹糸をもてあそんであげる。
これも戦術よ。
本気で行くよ。
わかった。
安心して。念を問わず。
目を凝らせ。これこそがイベリアのデストレッツァ。
どうかすべてうまくいきますように。
We did get ahead of the curve. Thorns is in a nice spot.
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
Monster's getting scaled up a little bit. We don't have anything that can fight where Monster is, though. Guess I'll put Peipei there for now, but I don't think that's like an appropriate solution.
このドレスを赤く染め上げたの。
ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
いいか、発掘いいか、発掘物の汚れを落とすとこ。
ここでは何も起きていない。
Those are gonna turn those into casters. Actually, wait, I made a mistake. I hate it here. I mean, maybe it'll be fine. If they take long enough to actually like leave, it won't make a difference. They've left now?
最適な布陣を計算し終わった。
That's gonna turn into one of the stealth ones, but that should be fine. It's not fine. Everything is awful. Which is interesting, because I thought it was fine. I definitely did this with a very different comp last time. I also didn't spaghetti nearly as hard. What do we want to do? I want to change Peipei out for someone, but I can't remember who it was. Maybe I didn't want to change it all. I mean, Peipei's totally fine, actually. We'll just keep her. Oh, I was thinking about running Golden Glow to kill the backliners. Actually, Typhon will be fine for it. Nice stainless. I'm glad to see a stainless appreciator. I'm debating whether or not I want to buy the outfit or not, though. That's kind of the stage I've been at, because the outfit looks really nice.
ここっていい景色だ
But
ね
I also really like the summer one, so I don't know.
本気で行くよ
血は残すな後片付けが面倒になる
絶好のチャンスだ
安心して私と奪い合いをする気
Hoping that this will be like enough time of setup.
こを破った方こそ絹糸を刃先の前に差し出さないで
And then we're gonna have Thorn's face upwards this time. I think that's roughly what I did last time.
行動力を奪うそれでいいだろう
Maybe I typed in one tile back though. That was almost certainly the case.
頼みは何だ
Wait until you see my stainless. Kyo, do you even have a stainless? If so, like +2. Love that for you.
私に
Need to get healers down.
ほら太陽が飲まれたよ
Should have changed monster over to skill 2 for this stage, but I'm hoping it won't matter in the long run.
命の赤いベルベットがこの死の宝石の下に敷かれているのここだったら
So with this, we should theoretically be able to hit everywhere in our front line. The issue is going to be that the enemies are going to be heckin' turbo ouch heads in like 2 seconds. I'm hoping that with the buff damage, we just won't die and we'll kill them instead.
遺言の伝達断る
分かった
We lost 2 brave soldiers today.
ノープゆっくり
Pepe might be able to AoE down these and turn them into melee ones. I don't even know if that's ideal though. I mean, maybe it is. Actually, can Pepe hit the top and bottom ones too?
いいか怖い
Is this the use case for Pepe? Did we find it?
そんなものまで盗もう
Oh,
なんて
never mind. She can't be used anymore.
いいか発掘物の汚れを落とすこと
That is a really unfortunate transformation. That is a very fortuitous transformation.
悪夢
Oh, I should have turned that on again. I'm getting destroyed by Priestess right now.
これは最後の忠告ですみんな
Feels
助け
bad.
に来たよ私はショックなき夜にとどまりなさいうわ見ちゃうところだった
Holy cow, you're tanky. Alright, we should be good now. That wasn't so bad. I did spaghetti a lot, but we're fine.
耳を傾けたいのです
Immediately greeted by an ad. I'm sorry, Kyo.
私の矢が
I haven't run my hourly ad, so you're gonna get eaten by him. I did with Stainless. I built it when I was experimenting with the CCB1. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, Stainless is very interesting. He's fun to play, but he's also weird to play. I feel like you almost want to build a team around him. But he works really well with like Chong Yu and stuff, so I've considered putting him on the beans. Decode basis beta movement speed increased. HP increased? Sure, we'll go for HP. Which stage was this? I don't remember it. They all start to look the same after a while. They just put me in a white room and I live there and everyone
即戦
coexists.
即決しよう俺の貴重な時間を無駄にしないためにもな
I hate it here. I need to go back to running more than Myrtle. I don't know how my team changed to having only Myrtle on it, but this cannot continue to be the case.
全員の行動力を
風がそよぐ花
That is
園
unfortunate.
月明かりが差したばかりだというのにあなたにはもう秋が見えたのですか
What? Alright. Who knew vending machines could throw hands so hard? Not me. Oh, we're almost actually done. Wait, does this one have... Oh, that one has simulations on it too. Yikes. That's spicy. Alright, let's change up a little bit. Let's go back to running a few vanguards.
これだけの
I should do Inez's module one day. I don't know how impactful it is, but I'm sure it'll be nice to pick up if we're gonna run her all together. We'll run back Pipe as well.
気をつけ
No, I'd rather run Vulpes Foglia, but back Pipe's passive is really nice. Maybe we'll run Vulpes Foglia instead of Inez instead.
一番厄介な敵は
Alright, so we
私
have... This is fine. Nita's module sucks and I'll die on that hill. Well, that just makes it easier for me because I don't like building characters. That's just icing on the cake for me.
リンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね
Bah! No.
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいい。
That timing. Unfortunate.
あなたたちが川に汚れを流すのを見ました
わかった。無駄だ。
みんなこっち来て待機中
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ
遺言の伝達断る
私と奪い合いをする気
どっちが思うかここで分からせてやる
天気がいいね
自然の摂理を乱してはならない
交渉花
This is
火
a-
より羽織
What is happening? Everything is so fast. Oh no, this stage is gonna be tough. I just need to focus a little bit more. I really want to use thorns. I don't know why. I'm so committed to always using thorns, even when it's not best to use them.
勝手に散らばるなよドクターここっていい景色だね
Alright, let's not greed this time.
いい環境だ聞いている降るあらに積もる恨みの落ち葉
We can't block that because it's a flying enemy, I think.
いろはの赤
あなたたちが川に汚れを流すのを見ましたわみんなこっち来て
わかった。動き回るな。そうすればお互い手間が省けるだろ
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ私に念事は夢で
Gotta be careful for that leaving. We're gonna have to kill it with something. I don't know what yet. Never mind. I keep clicking at 1519. Alright, what do we need to do here? We need to stop doing so much physical damage. We only have HP. Oh, we do have HP increase. Wait, I thought the decoded basis beta were the transforming things. Is everything considered that? Is that why? Oh no. It is just those. They are so tanky and surprisingly such high damage anyways. Typhon takes a little bit too long to set up, but I could see her having a lot of merit further into the stage. We could just go with Viv early on and have her skill 2 and see if she can lane hold for a little bit. I'm really wanting to work on more integrated strategies. It does scare me a little bit though.
俺の貴重な時間を無駄にしないためにもな。
I would like to I like to be in a position where I finish up the previous integrated strategies as the new one comes out, but that like never happens. I'm always like, yeah, I'll do it, and then IS4 happened and everything went awful. Alright, hoping Viv can absolutely melt this thing, right?
リンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね
私に出会ったのが運の尽きだ聞いている降るあらに念事は夢で
You're so tanky. Oh, thank goodness you're gonna stand there like an absolute noob. So where does this orange go? It looks like it goes down there, so we need someone to lane hold here. Maybe it's a good stage for the beans. We haven't run the beans this entire event. I guess it's not an event, it's a story chapter, but... Really struggling to kill these enemies.
携帯を変更中
聞いている降るあらに積もる恨みの落ち葉なく吹きずるいろはの赤
遅れて韻にこだわる必要はありません血を紡ぐのは思いなのです進めわリンゴちゃん
私と奪い合いをする気交渉花に酔えり羽織り着て刀さす
Come on, get skill up.
指示思考を明晰にする私の爪が調子にしてくれる
Okay. Are you leaving now? You would just leak. I left my Texas on the board again. I'm getting rid of Texas. I can't keep running her. I keep forgetting she's there and going, where's my Texas? Alright. That's fine. Really pissed me off the fact I'm an idiot. Forgot to clear stage with the support unit last CC. Oh. See, I also did that. I want to say on the second one, maybe I remembered to in the end, but I kind of hate that that's a requirement. Like, I know it's nice to encourage it and stuff, but like, it's such a pain because I'll have my clears done and then I'll go back and be like, I guess I'll clear the lowest difficulty 5 times the support unit. I'm sorry that happened though, that sucks. Do I have a bean team set up right now? I don't. Let's do a quick bean transition. The few units I want to drop anyways, so makes it easier. But we'll do a 4-bean salad. We won't go to the 6-bean salad. Where the heck is Changyu? There's Changyu.
一番厄介な敵は私に任せて。
流動炭はもう火にかけてるよ。豆の形が残ってるのと皮が。
I'm hoping with this we can play really aggressive, get Changyu set up, and get Shu set up right afterwards. But if we play this right, we did it a little bit prematurely. Alright, no, Changyu's dead. This isn't gonna work, but it is close to working, which is nice to know. Means that if we set up Changyu a little further back, it might have been fine. Let's reset and try with Changyu further back, just to buy time before the vending machine moves. It moves really quickly. I keep hitting auto deploy. I don't know what's wrong with me. Did that just have a bonus modifier that said the enemy units have increased defense? Or reduced allied units have reduced defense? Do these have had bonus modifiers that I just didn't notice before? Maybe that's the bonus modifier for doing it in the harder difficulty. Hoping that this way we'll be able to hold that. Brings me great sadness. Why is Changyu tanking that like a champ now? Why am I so dedicated to making Changyu work in this setup? All great questions, ones that I certainly don't have answer for. Allied units have decreased defense. Okay, so that's what it is. I am a day 1 player, and I certainly don't have all medals and stuff. That's a lot of dedication. I respect it, but I remember I only stopped playing for one period of time, and it was when, I want to say Mint's event came out. I don't remember which event that was, but I was missing Mint for a very long time because of that, and I was really upset about it. No, this isn't gonna work. We're too DP starved. I don't know why thinking the beans would work when they're so DP reliant. Yeah. I had the right idea before. I was just thinking a really set up Changyu would be able to melt everything. I could still make it work, but I would have to basically like retrofit the team to just fit a bunch of deployment points on it, and I don't really want to do that. Maybe I'll run Changyu anyways though? No, let's focus on getting a bunch of deployment points, because having it halved, I don't even know what the other option was, but having it halved is what's really killing us right now. Golden Glow could be nice for cleaning up some of the enemies that get through to him.
私は耳が良くてね。私が止まったら君たちも止まって。本気で行くよ。
誰を餌にするか決まった足元を見てみなさい。
いい環境だ。
影が揺れてるわ。
聞いている。花に酔えり。意志を堅固にするは規律。頑張ります。
This is a dramatically stronger card than before. But can we keep it strong is the question.
交渉花に酔えり羽織着て刀刺す女。
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしく
And also, what the heck's going on over here?
サリナさん、これは最後の忠告です。
サポートは任せるわ。
あまりまた足元を見てみなさい。
We do seem like we've got a foothold at least, which is a lot better than our previous attempts, so we'll play it through and see.
刀刺す女。
私はこの沈黙。
私に寝言は夢で。私がいる限り悪夢だ。
どうすればいいか
Ano mo, Tia Kuma?
時々どっちがいいのかここで分からせて。両の足を縛った時
That could be
飛
problematic.
べは自然な物理を乱してはならない。
あまりまた誰かが気づく前に
We're doing okay, but we're not doing great.
幾度の試練をくぐり抜け。
交渉を重ねたところ。
I think we're gonna retreat Voltus Foglia, so we may be able to drop her somewhere later that's
寝
important.
言は夢で。私がいる限り悪夢。
早く離れてください。お願いします。
誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
先に沈黙を破った蒼白なバラ。蒼白な
Alright, see, that's where that problem's coming in. We don't have a great solution for it.
バグパイプ。波状棒と共に参る。
Goodness gracious, we don't have a great solution for it.
どうすればいいかくらいわかるわ。私に命令しないで。
どうかすべてうまくいきますように。
Hopefully Bagpipe rips huge damage. I know she can. Oh, she's ripping it. Come on. Oh, this is so stressful. Alright, she's good. Wait! I didn't realize what was happening at the bottom. I was too focused watching Bagpipe go off. I was like, oh yeah, the enemy's got to do like a loop or something. They go around the top, they do a kickflip over the middle, then they exit. No, they just walk out. That's fine though. That setup works fine.
あとは
I was right, they just
な
like
んとかする。
oops, just spamming DP gen is plenty. Careful the caster, I appreciate it. I unfortunately was not careful.
出発
But my heart was there, you know.
常に身の
I
回り
had
には
tenacity.
注意を払って。
本気で行くよ。
I had gusto, and that's all you can really ask
聞
for.
いてるけど足元を見てみなさい。
ビクトリアのバグパイプ。波状棒と共に参る。今こそ皆さんを。
あなたたちが川に
That's
汚れを流
interesting.
す
The
のを
order's a
見
little
ます
different this time. That should be good.
うわ、本気で行くよ。時々早く離れてください。
誰かが気づく前に
寝言は夢での。私がいる限り悪夢だ。
Bit of a different setup this time.
急ぐことはないよ。
リンゴちゃん。
Not super different, but a little bit different. Speaking of new chapter, I really hope here does playable at one point. My expectations are low on that being a thing, because she kind of looks like someone who would always be in NPC jail forever.
ほら、太陽
But I really like her design, so I'd be super down if she was playable.
先に沈黙を破った臆病者だ。みんなこっち来て。
あいつらに私の足音は聞こえない。せいぜい刀が風を立つ音くらいだね。
私は蒼白な
Wonder if running skill 300 would have been better here. Okay, that... Everything is awful, it's so true.
安心して。本気で行くよ。ここだったら。
恐怖が隠せない。
Don't push that button, I was waiting to push it. You jerk. We're probably going to be fine dealing with that, but I'm not thrilled with where the board state is currently.
ドキドキし
I'm
ます。
dramatically less than thrilled.
絶望の匂いもカムフラージュできないわ。
安心して。寝言は夢での。私がいる限り悪夢だ。 援護お願い。私に最適。
すまない。力をショックなき夜にとどまりなさい。
Monster is definitely making a
絶
difference.
望の匂いまではカムフラージュできない。
思考を明晰にする
I don't. Why are you so tanky? Why are they so strong this time? Because I don't know what to do about that, but that's fine. Maybe it's because they were softened up last time. I wish I had a better way to damage them quickly. Enos there might be fine. It would turn them into the melee ones, though. Maybe Viv's skill 3 and paying more attention. Because skill 3 gives her some range. It'll turn them into the casters, though, which will make it deadly to where we put Typhon. We could move Typhon, though. Moving Typhon is, like, definitely the best idea by a dramatic margin. It's, like, so free moving Typhon, but it wasn't doing it because
あ
I'm
まり
dumb.
待たせない足元を
But it is extraordinarily free.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ波状棒とともにみんな助けに来たよ。みんなこっち来て。接敵即戦即決する。
Okay. That was notably worse than last
遠
time.
隔と威嚇。
I guess my deployment was a little different, but I didn't think it was going to be like bad enough to like completely lose out on all the damage.
カムフラ
寝言は夢。急ぐことはないよ。読みの道は混んでいるからね。
モンスター座標についた。
But it was in fact a problem, but hopefully not one that's completely unrectifiable.
本当にできるかな。私早く離れてください。お願いします。
どうすればいいかくらいは絶望の匂いまでカムフラージュで
急ぐことはないよ。
Oh, it's just going to place my Typhon. Unfortunate.
わ、リンゴちゃん。
This chapter sure counters someone that likes really expensive units like me.
私に
Not that Typhon's particularly expensive, but it's part of why I wasn't running Mudrock, because she was just sealed like half the chapter.
絶望の匂いまでカムフラージュできない。
花に酔えり羽織着て刀刺す女。
本気で行くよ。
So if we do
こ
this,
のチャンスだ。
Typhon should theoretically be able to hit some really important lanes.
決断
I don't know if that opportunity will ever arise is the issue.
臆病者だ。
あまり末境を隠せないわ。
ショックなき夜にとどまりなさい。
We are about to
ビクトリアの
lose.
バグパイプ。は、何が一番怖い？
No, I hate it here. Ah, my timing is just so off. If I waited on Typhon skill, but I was like, then if I activate it twice, it'll be up permanently. If I paid more attention to left side, we'll get it this time. Letting those little stinkers turn into the stealth ones is like Big L territory, and I'd really rather not enter Big L territory.
出発の時間よ。常に身の回りには注意を払って。
We gotta do like the setup we did before, because clearly we DP gen dramatically faster this way.
こっち来て。
聞いてるけど
Yeah,
ど
I'm
うすればいい足元
really messing up my timing, clearly.
ビクトリアのバグパイプ。
Let's just play back here.
波状棒とともに参る。風がそよぐ花園に月明かりが差したばかりだというのに、あなたにはもう秋が見えたのですか？本気で行くよ。今こそ皆さんをお助けすると。
Maybe I go for a really early Typhon instead. Let's ignore that side. No, that's probably dumb, because we can't go for early Typhon because of the enemies.
携帯を変更中。来ないで。わ、みんなこっち来て。
Maybe getting Viv up instead is the plan?
全身に接続した。ドクター。
Because if we get Viv with skill up sooner than later, she'll be able to shred people that are going through her.
傷跡は栄誉ではなく、
絶望
I
の
don't
匂い
know.
ショックなき夜にとどまりなさい。
I'm gonna pre-game her skill with the
天気がいいね。
the plan of doing that.
わ、リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。待機中、一生懸命にするわ、キルコン。
ほら、太陽が飲まれたよ。
私の爪が聴診をしてくれる。
聞いている？まずはこの子。
早く離れてください。お願いします。
絶望の匂い
本気で行くよ。身にこだわる必要はありません。血を紡ぐのは思いなのです。ここだったら誰も見落とすこと
I forgot to set up Typhon. I'm scared. I don't know what to do with my hands. We're actually like in an okay position right now as well. I'm gonna activate this preemptively. Do I set up Typhon skill now? I'm gonna wait on Typhon skill. Typhon's gonna be our contingency. We don't need to set up her skill fully, I think. I should have set up her skill. It was dumb. I absolutely should set up her skill. I'm setting up her skill. I should have set it up sooner. I don't know what's wrong with me. Of course I should have set up her skill. We need to watch this left side really closely. We need to watch this and this.
影に沈めてあげる
ほら太陽が飲まれたよ
I wasn't watching it as closely as I should have
足
been.
を縛ったところで飛べはしません。
いい環境
We might not be dead yet.
あまりまた恐怖が隠せないわ
だ降るあらに積もる裏私の爪が調
But I think there's a possibility we die in the middle instead of anywhere else, which is... Hey, wait a minute.
決断を下すときは冷静に決められし謎を紐解か
Alright, never mind. We died on the right side anyways. Damn, I don't know what I'm doing like so differently that somehow every time another unique part of the board falls apart. That's like some skill right there.
解決できないいさかいもありますが全力を尽くします。本気で行くよ。
誰を餌にするかで恐怖が
Alright, we got the quick setup this time.
いい環境だ
I'm gonna try it a little bit differently.
交渉を
絶敵即戦即決する。
Thinking with the three-pronged attack, we might be better off.
念事は
Alright, I'm setting up Typhon immediately. I'm setting her up before basically anything else right now. I got her up before she got bombed. Gonna recall Bagpipe.
花に酔えり
Just start putting out juice.
刀刺す女
Gonna put Filet down here as well.
試練をくぐり抜ける自分の説理を無駄してはならない。
I need to get Viv up next. Hopefully we can get her up before the next bomb thing.
去りなさい
Viv is now up.
これは最後
Putting Viv back one could also be good.
私はショックな
I might do that next time as well. Putting Viv down here could also be a solution. I don't know why I need to transform them so early.
この子
That might just be bait for me.
やってみて
モンスター座標についた。
Okay, we've got the healing down again. We almost lost Golden Glow, which would have been pretty detrimental.
聞いている
Now the question is, what do I do with the rest of my
積
units?
もる恨みの落ち葉な
I'm gonna pull back Inez so we can potentially use her later, put down Papyrus here, and hopefully that'll help keep Vulpes Foglia alive, activate skill on Viv now that something's spawning there.
血を積み
Typhon is now set up.
私の庭からそっと出ていけ。
私と奪い合いを
Monster is now dead. Our healers are all now dead.
交渉を降るあらに積もる恨みの落ち葉なく
Saying it's less than ideal is certainly being
餌にするか誰かの傷
coy about it.
あなたの死体を影に沈めてあ
The
げる
bright side! We do have Typhon set up. The downside. There's a high likelihood of losing Golden Glow, who I think we need for success here.
聞いている降るあらに私と奪い合いをする気
遅れてや損白なバラ損白な戦争兵隊を変更中これは枯れたる者が繁栄を渇望する
交渉を花に酔えり羽織り着て刀刺す女援護お願い
最適私の爪が聴診をしてくれるよ
Monster will be able to deal with this group. It's just if Typhon can deal with the rest. Which is a tall order.
聞いているどうぞ
遅れてやってくる静けさを待
聞いてるけど
We will be able to snare to help.
カムフラージュできない
And camouflage with it as well.
ドクター
Gonna put down Myrtle here so she just tanks for a little bit. Alright, we're good.
モンスター座標についた
Oh, still cutting it dramatically closer than I would have liked.
よかった皆さんご無事でこれもすべてドクターのひらめきのおかげですね
Alright, really not looking forward to this. With that one giving me so much trouble. This stage was tough. The cost of snipers and guards is doubled. That's tough. So we'll do casters and specialists. Enemies get increased attack. Alright, new enemies appear. I think this is our best chance. We definitely need Viv skill 3. That's like the one thing I know for sure. So we have the casters and specialists are more expensive. So let's just act without like Golden Glow in mind, basically. I mean, we always have Golden Glow in mind. But what can we use to compensate? Maybe I'll run Chen.
必要になれば君たちはより馴染み深い私を目にするだろう。
I don't really know what else to change about the team. I think we're oversaturated on DP gen, maybe? Yeah, also, it might just be fine. Grab Mudrock.
今の私はロドスのオペレーターに過ぎない。
And we'll grab
あなたの
Sorry as skill 1.
お前の采配に対しては
I really feel like this one's gonna be a toughie for us. Specifically, we need a good way to kill the stupid Roomba. We can kill the Roomba, everything else is good, I think. Also, this music is really good. Surprise, surprise. We get 2 of the extra Mudrock Colossus, it looks like.
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。みんな安心して戦って。私がついてるから。頼みはお前の影。この世で首吊りにしてやる。携帯を変更中。
Phase 2 is also gonna be tough. Can you? I don't think you can one phase this boss. Maybe you can. I would be more than a little bit surprised if you could, though.
聞いている？どうぞ。
Okay, we're gonna need to set a Viv there.
競技場ではありません。
This is gonna take a lot of fine tuning. I don't remember how I did those before. Maybe I did them with Thorns. It was someone who could hit diagonal. Oh, it was Inez. That's what it was. I think, at least. It might have been Thorns, though, but Thorns would turn him into a caster.
これだけの頭数を揃えるのも一苦労。
You got this, Miko. Kill Google Chrome and then get back to chasing enlightenment.
さて、
That's like motivational, and you're not even wrong.
どんなやつなんでしょうね。聞いてるけど。
あいつらに私の足音は聞こえない。せいぜい刀が風を立つ音くらいだね。
That was a really dumb spot for that. Me scanning the board to see if there's any way I can save the stupid decision I just made. I really wish I should rewatch my auto to play to see what I did. Oh no, I like nuked it. That's what happened, I remember. I'm not doing that. I'm too committed to not nuking it. You want to block the right side because the race are easier to kill? Oh, you know what's probably a good idea? For the record, I think that you're onto it.
助けに来たよ。わあ、リンゴちゃん。
But I think I used Nar and Tuya in this corner.
聞いてるけど。どうすれば足
Probably Voltus Foglia here.
と奪い合いをする気？
わあ、本気で行くよ。
すぐに終わる。
携帯を変更中。
あまり絶望の匂いにカモフラージュできない。
去りなさい。これは財布。すまない。力を入れすぎ。業務の収支だ。みんな、コスコ。
時間には限りがあるんだ。
I couldn't really push right now. I don't really have a reason to push. I don't know why I'm pushing it.
自分のために戦えば。
どうすれば誰かに気づく前に。あなたの
Yeah, pushing it was dumb here. We need to reset almost certainly.
諦めるな。
決断を先に沈黙を破った。みんな、こっち来て。ここだったら。
I think we might switch to a single target healer too. Rock Papyrus for the second. Monster's Burst can be really nice for pushing it. This stage has one of those like auto kill buttons that it pushes sometimes. I don't remember how far in it is, which is why I'm trying to think we have to play fast, but I don't know how fast we have to play. But I know it has an auto kill button because I hit it when trying to stall before.
ピクニックが始まりますよ。
Ina's facing down. That's clever. But she'll just snare them as they walk past.
ここっていい景色だね
But not hit them beforehand to transform them.
本気で行くよ
I hadn't thought about that before. Definitely frees up Nara and Tuya too, which is nice.
相変わらず最悪ねうわ見ちゃうところだった
害虫だこの程度で止まると思うな
We don't have enough damage though, we're gonna get overrun here. Yeah. We need to wait to place Inez, I think. We also wait on Fiala. Can also do a drop with... What spots do we have flexible right now? I think Typhon's one of the more flexible spots, shockingly, in this. I'm gonna go back Pipe so we have a little bit more upkeep in the beginning. I can use back Pipe to stall for a little bit, pull her back, get the deployment points back, and then we should hopefully be good. All the mobile bosses have been timer. I didn't know that.
出撃
That's interesting.
ドクターここっていい景色だねみんなこっち来て
Shout out to
聞いて
like the Sad Lock or whatever it's called
ビクトリアの
from IS2.
魔女棒と共にあなたたちが川に汚れを流す
Genuinely, that boss is impossible. I don't know how anyone does it.
待機中
Skill, 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 skill,
ミッショ
skill.
ン堅固にするは規律
Okay, well, we were not able to pull her back,
本
unfortunately.
気で行くよ小石がお家に戻ってきたよ
毒と罠これは戦術ね
あまりまた恐怖が隠せない
寝言は夢で私がいる限り悪夢だ
みんなこっち来て
Those are some early heckin' mud
モン
rocks.
スター座標についた雲の間に爽やかな
Fellas, I'm a little scared if I'm being candid with you.
ソーダに注い私の爪が調子をしてくれるよ
Okay. Alright, 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 alright. That's fine, that's chill. That's chill. I'm super down with that. I actually love that. What are my options for these again? Right. New enemies appear. So what is the alternative to that? Enemies can increase attack when there are no other enemies around. That one might be like super free, but I got a funny feeling it's not. It depends on how much attack they get. The Mudrock Colossus is coming down there. We're going to effectively be a death sentence. We could run Surtur and just maybe blow everything up there, or like Minar or something. It's certainly an option, but not one that I'm willing to exercise at this exact second, so we're not going to.
うわみんなこっち来て進め
準備はいいかでは行くぞ
待機中邪悪を壊滅しうる勇猛さ最適すまない力を入れすぎリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね
誰を餌にするか決まった
害虫だ
マグマが振り返る
すぐに終わる
モンスター
足元を見てみなさい
毒と罠これは戦術ね
うわ本気で行くよご指示を
ここは私に任せろ
I don't love this setup.
無重の羽ばたく雲の真島
Quite far from it. It's still a lot I want to change. Maybe I'm committing too much to that right side.
通信に接続したすまない力を入れすぎたわリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね自分のための
I don't know how long Mudrock can hold. I didn't run her in my other clear, so I'm hoping she'll be able to hold here.
どうすればいい足元を見てみなさい
ここモンスター座標についた私の声に応えろ遅れてやって妙に足を縛ったところで
Getting Viv set up.
リンゴちゃん今日もよろしく
寝言は夢でどうぞ私
Mudrock is doing a
悪夢だ
good job tanking.
連綿たる
I'm more than a little bit concerned, though.
決められし謎を決まったか
Oh, it's really unfortunate, that explosion.
大地こそが我が友
Heck you. That is problematic. Dang it, we're so far behind right now. Thinking the boss here is like really the issue. I mean, an issue, I guess. There's more than one issue with this setup currently. As much as I'd like to pretend there's not. Alright, we're dead. If we got Chen set up sooner, it would have been really ideal. Really just any form of nice damage. Overcommit a little bit.
総員気合を入れろ。戦闘準備だ。
リンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね接敵即戦即決する
Really wish we could hit you with Aya without putting Aya at this spot. You died even faster with a healer. I hate it here. I think we have too many defenders. I think we need to drop Feline maybe. Yeah, with Feline and Durna. I mean, the nice side is they're kind of soaking up the high amount of, like, you can't use your high tier units.
リンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ準備はいいかでは行くぞ
I could stall here for a little bit too, but I don't think that's the solution either.
モンスター座標についた
安心して何が一番怖い
最適な布陣をけ本気で行くよ
聞いてるけど
最適な布陣を計算し終わった
ここは私に任せろ
どうすれば恐怖が隠せない
I don't think I pay enough attention to that right side. It definitely needs something with my Inez, maybe because she's not 90 to do that side. Oh, I don't know. The stage is so spicy. Alright, let's focus more on the early game. Thorns is not the early game. Thorns is like the entire game. We could set up Linar to burst things down when it gets a little spicy. We could go for a default sniper as well. I don't know how tanky the little robots are. Let's try Etsu.
チームでの戦い
Let's do a little experimentation.
私の爪に引っかかれないようにしてよリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね
聞いてるけど
ビクトリアのバグパイプみんな安心して戦って私がついてるからご指示を待機中
I physically cannot place another ground unit. Oh man. Something about stages with really like quick early upkeeps always break me. We could run Blaze actually. Blaze is 20. She's almost certainly better than dropping that early Bagpipe. But my Blaze is only like level 50 or something, yeah.
戦いに行くの私
But also around Gavial. Actually, Gavial's pull-in might be crazy for that. I don't think my Gavial's much more built. Mountain would also be really, really nice for Chief Boss. Chong Yu also might be good, even if we're not running the full beans. We got
みんな
options.
助けに来たようわそういうところだったうわリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくね
どうやら相手はまだ何を恐れるべきか覚えていないようだ
小石がお家に戻ってきたよ
Hey, Blaze does no damage. I was wrong. I'm kidding. She's doing fine. I'm not kidding, I'm just being dramatic.
ちょっとからかってリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくねモンスター座標についたロックンロールなんや連綿たる山々となれ
Damn. Miko, put XUCI to kill the boss is a good idea, trust me. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I know I didn't stream my original clears of the boss. It wasn't Exu. Who was I using? I don't remember who it was. I was using someone, and I learned that that's really, really, really bad idea. Who could transform them? Trong Yu would be able to just absolutely annihilate them if we could get him set up. But I don't think we could is the issue. He'd be so nice to get set up there, though. Because he would transform them prematurely, because he attacks multiple times. Trong Yu literally has it all. So why is it that he has nothing?
うわ本気で行くよ
He's also, like, super miserable to get set up. Without the beans, even with the beans, he's kind of tough.
あなたにはもう秋が見えたのですかここは競技場ではありません
I picked literally the only person who can now. Maybe I should go eat lunch or something. What time is it? I'll get this a few more times. I'm gonna go get lunch. I haven't eaten yet today. That's probably what it is. I also want to go back to sleep. I keep staying up too late and then sleeping really badly and then getting up too early. And I'm like, why am I tired all the time? Enemies can attack when other enemies, or no enemies nearby is bad. Like, that's super bait. Like, that is, like, destroying me. That's where the problem lies. Because the enemies then do more damage. But then how do we deal with the big, stupid, dumb idiot enemy is the question.
私が必要か
Or at least a block 2 and blue blocks. Yeah, it's true. It's true. You are absolutely correct.
早く早くあっちの鶴にも食べ頃のベリーが実ってますわみんなこっち来て
奴らが災いを生み出し戦争を引き起こした元凶なの
聞いてるけど
I don't know what I should have done there. I'm like so in the dark.
悪くない場所だ
絶望の匂いまでカムフラージュできない
幻覚と威嚇これ爽やかなそよ風をパチパチ泡立つソーダに
The timing on this is actually like pretty impeccable.
言われなくても一匹も逃げられると思うな安心して寝言は夢でどう私がいる限り悪夢だ
Alright, I'm gonna set up another healer here, I think.
座標についた鮮血が武器を染め
Did Blaze just die or did I missee that?
どうすればいいか絶望の匂いまではカムフラージュできない
Okay, so we dealt with the bonus enemies. I'm gonna set up Viv now.
ここは競技場ではありません傷をすまない力を入れ
Nice, that hits those two as well. Okay. We're stabilizing a little bit. It turns out you just have to use like the most broken unit in history, and then you're suddenly fine. Hoping that Surtur survives like another 2 seconds or so. I know she's not going to, but I want her to.
前に進むぞ
We're in a bad position again, I feel.
私と奪い合いをする気
I didn't even notice we lose Monster. We're in a bit of a pickle, I confess. But we're about to CC the boss. We just need literal divine intervention for these enemies to die here.
蒼白な創生
And then we're going to take literally infinite damage. right afterwards. So if you think about it, we're totally fine. Like, I would say we're in the best position of our lives right now if you don't think about it at all.
眼前の空気
足元を見てみるさ
But we did hit phase 2, which is an improvement. And we are dead, which is not an improvement.
座標についた。無重の羽ばたき
But we had heart, and I think that's the important thing. They've also turned on fast forward, which is very rude.
あまりま足元を見てみるさ
好きに指図して何痛み
I'll
を
be honest, I don't know how we're still alive. I feel like we should be dead by now. Also, stop turning on fast forward. That's so annoying. I know it's like, it's not that annoying. We might be dead here.
一足のうちにあり
Alright, we didn't die there. Oh, right. We have our boy going off.
絶望の匂いにカムフラージュできないわ
God, this stage is so spicy.
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ私にかほら太陽が飲まれたよ
I think we're getting close to the timer. Unfortunately, we're not really close to killing. Which is how you say big rip.
モンスター座標についた。
敵を知って
There's also 3 Mudrock Colossi about to completely blast my one hope at success.
何痛みを覚える前に
Don't speed up the game right now. Whatever you do, don't speed up the game. I need to think. I cannot handle a speed up. I don't know when you do the speed ups, if it's after a phase.
虹がかかり
Okay, we lost Narantuya.
無重の羽ばたきが雲の間に眠れ甘い夢
We lost literally everything. However, the boss is going down.
すぐに終わる
携帯を変蒼白なバラ蒼白なソース
一度また一度
行くよ 私に指図するかもな
Alright, so we've stabilized, but we have to kill the boss now, like, really repetitively and really successfully, and I just don't know if that's gonna happen. You can speed up the stage now, I don't mind. I really thought you were gonna land sooner, there we go.
私は睡眠にこだわる必要はありません
貴様らの問題解決は変わらず無駄よりなのだが
携帯を変更中
That's an unfortunate button for me to miss. That's gonna be a lot of damage we're gonna take for no reason.
たまに
貴様らの問題解決は変わらず無駄よりな兵発すれば好調落ちるがごとく気を収まれば集合平らか
Ah! I knew it was coming. I know Viv hits twice, but she's who I found out did the most damage effectively. Who did you end up using? I hate how anticlimactic it is. Yeah, I want some sick animation. I want my game to crash. That would actually been pretty interesting if the game crashed, if you lost on that to the timer. It would have been annoying, but it would have been interesting. I had a lot of success using Viv. Maybe it was because of the burn or something. I tried other burst options, but I don't know what would be good. No, I'm not telling you the boss has infinite defensive stats. I haven't looked at the boss's stats. See, look, it's got low elemental resistance. I had it figured out there. The fatal error or something? Yeah, literally. That would have been sick. I would have been super down for it. The boss does have really high defensive stats, though. But it is weak to elemental, so I was like... I was on the right path. If only there was a type of damage that bypasses everything. Yeah, it's called Viviana. Have you seen it? It's technically strong against elemental. Why? Because it takes multiple times. That's why I wasn't thinking about using what do you call it? Virtuosa, because I considered that, but I assumed that because she has to like necrosis ticks, it would be done forever. It's the only enemy in the game with elemental resist. Oh, okay. I didn't realize that. That sucks. I was gonna say I don't remember seeing that statistic before. Well, okay, let's think. What do I have for true damage? I have... I think Malinar's skill 3 does true damage? Yeah. So we have true damage there. We have... 2 Amiya skills? Maybe 3. True damage. Kal'tsit, skill 3. Neural skill 3, I want to say. I haven't used monster skill 3 much. Is it true damage too? It is true damage, okay. Look, I literally got... Look at her level. I got her E2 like yesterday, last night. I haven't used it much. I don't read characters, I just go, man, that was awesome in the story, I have to have this character. Or, oh, that character's design is so cool. And if they suck, great! I got the character, I don't care if they suck. If they do an immense amount of true damage, even better. I'll try it though. I guess if I have to. Don't worry, Miko. Be proud of being the answering. Look, I can read the story. I don't have to read the characters.
Tenshia Kame, thanks for following.
Appreciate the follow, my friend. What did we do here again? I already forgot. I remember. Although I set up wrong, which is really awkward for anyone who happens to be me. Oh, we're dead. We don't have to be dead. Nah, we do. Dude, the not reading ads challenge is what makes it interesting. Like, not reading ads challenge means that you suddenly have to figure out what the enemies do. It's like opening like a GameFAQs article in 2007 because you can't beat the boss in Mega Man Battle Network and you're like, what the heck's going on here? But I skipped the GameFAQs article. I just smash my head against the boss, it dies eventually, everyone cheers, I'm a hero, and then everything's great. Why am I being bonked by Mudmud? That's just the orientation ritual here. Welcome. Okay. This setup feels so, like, bad. Something about it. I think just because this enemy does so much, like, a tremendous amount of damage. And then the system malfunctions. I shouldn't have skilled yet. It's fine. We can start the sorter ability now. I wish they were a little slower. I could use something to slow them too. Getting off this button would be quite nice. We're about to lose.
寝言は夢だ
Saved it.
私がいる限り悪夢だけどね私が振りまく地で
Gotta keep an eye up here again.
間違いなし
どうすれば誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めて
いい位置だ
一度痛みを覚える前に
I feel like my order here is kind of buns. Oh, losing that spot stresses me out.
こちらチェン火力で一気に制圧する前に進むぞ
Maybe we should have gone skill 3. That could have been huge for us, actually.
私に寝言は夢で
And the system's malfunctioning again, too.
悪夢だ
携帯を変更中
I guess we'll set it here so she can heal herself in case she gets hit. We're stalling it here, but we're not doing much damage to it, is the issue.
この程度で止まると思う
But we are alive, which is a nice treat. Oh, I didn't realize there's a Mudrock Colossus there still.
一度何を迎え撃つ
寝言は夢で私がいる限り悪夢だ
Alright,
通信私の爪が
Let's see.
聴診をしてくれるよ
alright, that is kind of a tremendous amount of damage for how little the bar goes up. I'll give you that one. No, don't push that button. I wasn't paying attention. That's not bad.
あまり待たせに誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる
携帯を変更中
敵をしそいつらを逃がすな
That's actually quite impressive. Stop! Don't do that.
雲の間雲のマシュマロに
God, I get so stressed when the game speeds up every time.
私がいる限り悪夢だ
誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる
Maybe I should have saved AS skill. It feels like I used it too early. No. I hate it here. That stupid right side. That stupid dumb idiot right side. We would have been good. Just to not be as dumb as I was. Which is a task, I admit.
先輩早く早く
We got very lucky on one of our more successful runs.
食べ頃のベリーが実ってますわみんなこっち来て
Because I had happened to set it up in such a way.
甲冑我が身にある
that allowed from Linar to like kill them when they were going through most of the time. Sorry, my brain's like struggling on this stage. I don't know why I activate this one. It doesn't really do anything. I guess it's out of spite primarily.
誰を餌にするか決まったあまり待たせぬ足元を見てみなさい
眠れ甘い夢の国にいらっしゃい
I wish Naruto's skill was always up, which I know is like kind of an insane thing to say, all things considered. But it would be really nice if it was. Like just 100% uptime on Naruto's skill. I feel like she'd be a little bit stronger.
奪い合いをする気
I mean, technically you can have 100% uptime on Naruto's skill too. That's kind of a beautiful thing.
私
You just use a different skill.
未だ手放していない
このチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなかった
絶望の匂いまでカムフラージュできないわ
害虫だ
たとえ終わりにため息しか残らずと
こちらチェ火力で一気に制圧する 安心して念元は有名
That's a lot of damage we're taking.
私がいる限り悪夢
携帯を変更中
I would like to push this time. Maybe it's not good to though. We're a little bit off on our damage. But I am still concerned about like the
ここは
time.
競技場ではありません傷跡は栄誉ではなく記録されるべきものでもないのです無重の今のマシュマロに罪はショックなき夜にとどまりなさい
私に念元は夢で
That's unfortunate.
私がいる限り悪夢だ
眼前の風景もなんと美しいことだ。戦場となったことが口をし
Wonder how much of an issue that time loss is going to be. I'm going to try and save Linar.
時間には限りがあるんだ
See if that maybe gives us some more success.
最適な布陣を計算私の爪が聴診をしてくれるよ
Need to activate all these so we don't want to get lasered.
あまりまた誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる
モンスター座標についた
Linar got Norded. I hate that.
ほら
Don't take my button.
あまりまた絶望の匂い
甘酸っぱい水には銀色の日差しをたっぷりまぶして
Forgot to put down the thing for the stuff.
私にさせバチ
Did I go overboard? Huh? Can I get a director's cut? Was it on the right side again? I'm so bad at this stage. I did not expect that failed. Surely it wasn't the timer. I'm sure we leaked on the right side. Actually, you know what? I'm being dumb as heck here.
さて罠に踏み
I think I know like a super easy way to solve all of my problems, and I'm just being too dumb to like implement it. And instead, I'm like, what if we just put down Chong Yu at the end and it solves everything? Which it hasn't. But I think Ascalon
前だけ
would.
向いていろ
あまりにも馴染みが深すぎる荒野の風の音だ
I don't know why I keep putting Myrtle here because this makes me recall Myrtle, which makes my whole upkeep way worse. I need to stop doing that.
今回の殲滅対象か
チェーンソーのうなり声が
マグマは振り返ることなく前へ
At least Blaze's 3 block is like perfect for this. I'm gonna just let you have your button. I don't even care this time. Take it. See if I care. I do care a lot. I'm actually like super pissed that I let you have your
誰
button.
を餌にするか決まっ
If I could go back in time, I would take the button back, for sure. But it's too late now. We're living in a reality where I let you have your button and I can't go
あ
back
ま
on
り
that.
待た
And
せ絶望の匂い
you know, it's a little upsetting to me, but I think I'll...
毒と
No, I'm not gonna make it through, actually. This is the worst thing that's ever happened to me.
私と奪い合いをする気
Oh, whoa, 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 whoa.
行くよ宇宙の爽やかなそよ風
Forgot to place the Surtur bomb down.
このチェーンソーで真っ二つにされたくなかったら
足元を見てみなさい
Ascalon's so expensive. I mean, that makes sense. That's not that confusing. I'm hoping that those 2 goobers over there will be enough to basically solo for a while.
私が
何が一番怖い
We lost that spot much earlier this time, which is also unfortunate. And I didn't successfully take that spot early, so we might just be conked. I'm gonna trust Linar's skill. Will put us back on the straight and narrow.
痛みを覚える前に
You jerk. I mean, you're playing your game. I'm playing my game. You're not a jerk or anything. But stop touching my buttons. And yeah, they are my buttons.
モンスター座標についた
私にほら
We take a long time to push still. How can we improve this?
二重の
If we killed it in this corner would be much better.
青空のシロップはとろりと
We're gonna wait for one more cycle, but I'm gonna assume we're gonna be fine because of how good monsters are killing the boss. Oh, it's just so much time sitting here. Who can I recall from this? Maybe Narantuya?
サリナさん
I don't know why I dropped Viv instead of Surtur, because she's gonna not be able to do as much. And then neither of them will be able to do much.
必要はありま
This
せん
might be slightly better.
血を紡ぐのは思いなのです
何かたとえ終わりにため息しかもたらす
Can you land already? Thank you. Oh my goodness, we cannot allow that to go another loop.
悪くない場所だ最適な私の爪が調子をしてくれるよ
Get chomping. This is real Awk.
どうすればいい誰かに気づく前に
But it might not be Awk in the long run.
影
Maybe this is exactly what we needed.
パチパチ泡立つ
日の出を待て
こちらスプーン
We are losing a bit of time on this, which is unfortunate.
恐怖が隠せない
By a bit, I mean a lot of time. But if we keep CCing the boss over and over again, it wouldn't be a bad thing. Ah, we did it way too early.
少しチクッとするかもしれない後ろ
But we are only gonna have to push one more time, which is something.
あまり待たす恐怖が隠せない
Who died?
幻覚と威嚇
Surtur died. That makes
これも
sense.
モンスター座標についた
This doesn't surprise me.
一度たとえ
私と奪い合いをする気
Maybe we're fine. We might have also just like eat our last ha on the timing. Yeah, I'm thinking we eat our last ha on the timing. I can't tell you why. Yeah, that is kind of an 07 moment. I was gonna go get lunch, but I'm I feel like I could beat this with slightly better everything. Like if everything was slightly better. So we solved the right side fully. We just need to not be dumb on this side. Pushing the robot late there was like enough to lose basically. Blaze is like incredible here. It makes me wish I built her more.
硬い金属とかシェルターを切り裂くのが好きなんだ
Oh, I tried to take the button again even though I had no reason to.
うわ本気で行くよ
It's really just a pride thing at this point.
あまり待たす誰かに気づく前に
甘酸っぱい虹には銀色の日差しをたっぷりまぶして
We could go for a much earlier one too.
行くよ
I skilled really early on AF Yala this
言
time.
われなくても分かってる言われなくてエーバテイ本気で行くよ
I would like to put Saria somewhere to support. I just didn't know like where the plan would be for that. We're
敵
dead.
足に時間には限りがあるんだ
The enemy had infinite health still. Yeah. I keep thinking about if we put Chen there, we have so much more like leverage for area. I need to not do that. Narantuya needs to help early on with our current strategy. Surtur can do with the button help. You mean like kill the thing in one cycle? Oh, for the first cycle. Okay, okay. That's good to know.
みんな助けに来たよ
Like, we're really close. It's just an execution thing for sure at this point. No doubt about it.
私たちもそこでピクニックしてみませんかマグマは振り返ることなく前へ
Those buttons are only defensive stats, right? Yeah, that's what I thought. I was just making sure I wasn't like juicing them and I wasn't just skipping on it like a dum-dum.
毒と罠これは先聞いてる
あまり待たす誰かに気づく前に
Alright, what do we want to do here? Slow it down, slow it down, slow it down, slow it down. Because we're thrown because we're not in the zone enough.
私に
We need to enter the zone.
何が一番怖い
I'd like to get Ascalon down sooner than later. So I keep forgetting to do that, and that ends up being a problem, and then she might get locked out anyways. But we can basically... Oh...
本気で行くよ
Yeah, I also see the problem, don't worry.
あ寝ちゃうと行くよ
It has occurred to me what the issue is.
私に指図するし
We can't afford the button, so we're not going to be able to get it.
宇宙の羽ばたく眠れ眠れ甘い夢の国にいらっしゃい
Holy moly, the damage.
それはただの副作用だからね
Yeah, you think we're in trouble? Ah, no. Alright, that's another reset. I want to say we could potentially play it out, but I don't think there's a situation where we can play out this state we're in.
は夢で
We've lost all of our damage and we're out of timer. We'll just reset. It's definitely doable. It's absolutely doable. I just keep making like small changes to the parts that like weren't broken, and then that breaks them, and then I haven't fixed the other issues.
先輩早く早く
Like, I need to keep Myrtle over here, because it's way easier to keep Blaze alive when Myrtle's on the right side.
今日もよろしくね
I also wish my Blaze was more built. I know I said that before, but I'm really... This is like the third or fourth time I've had a setup with Blaze in it, and I've been like, man, imagine having a Blaze that's not level 50. Alright, so this side's set up now.
わ本気で行くよ
We don't need to set up Ascalon that early. I mean, we kind of do. It's a good idea to do it. It's good housekeeping, so we're gonna do it. Because for now, Blaze is able to solo.
眠れ甘い夢の国にいらっしゃいリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくねしいい位置だ私が振りまく地で大盛り上がり間違いなし
We lost Chen from one of the explosions. Unfortunate, but perhaps not the end of the world.
わ本気で
Also, perhaps the end of the world. I'm willing to believe it's the end of the world, actually.
これは最後の忠告で
誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる
前に進むぞ
妙な足を縛ったとこ
I
ろ
don't know who this is gonna break. It's gonna break Viv, or it's gonna break Saria. It broke Viv, okay. That's kind of what I was hoping for.
この程度で止まると思う
I wanted to keep the Saria spot free for a little bit. We're so far behind now, though. Saria's getting melted.
何か日の出を待とう
We'll at least be able to get rid of part of the damage sources.
凝固しろ
わ本気で行くよ
GG.
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ
Why is it going so much worse every time? I should have just went to go eat. Going back on YouTube, I hate Twitch ads. I'm sorry, dude. Unfortunately, I mean, I could run a 3-minute one and go eat and come back and then the ads will disappear. Welcome back on the other side, Kyomu.
私の爪に引っかかれないようにしてよ
I need to get better at running my ads at the start of every hour. I keep forgetting to, and that's messing me up.
準備はいいかでは行くぞ
小石が
Maybe if y'all at skill 1 is better. Like, by a lot. Like, why would we need skill 3 here? Don't be tempted.
聞いてるけ
Don't push the button. Let them push the button. They have 20 deployment points to spend. You don't. Let's try to not overdrop here in general. I want to put down
ど任せ今日
skill 1, but I don't know if now is the time. The most important thing is getting down Surtur early and not getting distracted with other drops.
他は私が見るよそに目を光らせろ
We should be fine on the Surtur now. We just need to make sure we put it down appropriately.
悪くない場所だ
Keep juicing as much as we
今日もよ
can.
ろしくね
私を追って影に踏み込んでこ
I
い
think we just activate it immediately. Yeah, we missed one
無重の羽ばたく甘酸っぱい虹には
activation, but we should be fine. It's just straight chill. We're straight chilling right now.
私が
We'll give up this
まだ
one
手放してい
if
な
they
い
go for it. Actually, no, I'm gonna go for that.
気を犯したと
Blaze is about to get skill.
私が振りまく地で大盛り上がり間違い
We're
な
going
い
to kill them just in time. I think we activate Blind Art skill immediately because we're not going to be able to put down Chen to block.
恐怖が隠せない
一度
Getting rid of these enemies, like this is a tremendous amount of extra damage we've been taking. Great. It might be a little bit preemptive, but I think it's also quite good.
ここは私に任せろ
Now we do Chen here instead of Narantuya? What do we do with Narantuya? I don't know what we do with Narantuya yet. We might not do anything with Narantuya.
前に進むぞ
The system's currently malfunctioning. Oh no! Blinar got Norded too?
強化しろ
Maybe Narantuya does make a comeback
幻
here.
覚と威嚇
本気で行くよ
Nice hold there from Saria.
敵をし
Chen should have a perfect skill.
時間には限りがあるんだ強化しろ
Narantuya's skill is also going to be really nice here. Gonna pull back and start setting up here.
モンスター座標に
We're not like quite good to go yet. At all. This thing is tremendously powerful.
すぐに終わる
Oh.
ここは競技場ではありません
What did we do differently? I guess it's just we didn't get Blinar blown up.
記録されるべき
Yeah.
ものでもないので
That's rough.
ショックなき夜にとどまりなさい
Surely we've lost too much time here, but I'll play it out to see if we can have a chance anyways. It's gonna go for another loop, which is bad. We could
悪くない
have
場所
starter push like Kyo was saying.
私に指しし眠れ眠れ
It lands here, right?
甘い夢の国にいらっしゃい
I think we just pushed it out of the thing. We didn't. Okay. Great. It might still be too late though.
滅ぼしそしています
私が未だ手放していないもの
ここは私に任せろ
I'm thinking we're still too late, but we're gonna play it out under the hope that we're not.
姿を映して絶望の匂いにカムフラージュできない
一度また一度
私もショックなき夜にとどまりなさい
Oh, I didn't activate that. That's unfortunate. We're gonna get zapped pretty hard. Hopefully we can
こ
hold.
の程度で困ると思う
あまりまた誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を
何を迎え撃つ
Oh, it's gonna drop far back. Viv can hit it, but that is less than ideal, to be sure.
踏み込む
遅れていく損白の鳥損白の戦士
I don't know where I want to set up starter. I'm gonna say here is probably safe, but I'm not 100% on that. My confidence wanes.
あなたの死体
甘酸っぱい虹には銀色の日差しを一匹も逃げられると思うな
Okay, that works. No! 10 million things leaked at the bottom. I should have put Blaze back down. God dang it. Alright. I think you have to cease resistance too, it's true. Oh, hey T, good to see ya.
私の位置には留意しておけいつで
Alright, I'm gonna give this like 2 more tries, then I'm gonna go get lunch because I'm pretty hungry. I'm a breakfast skipper, I confess. And this also gives me an out.
この準備はいい
I should change Aya's skill over to 1 as well, but also like Aya's skill 3 is decent for the first, but I feel like skill 1's quite nice. Is it what I'm thinking of? I don't know. One of her skills is pretty good for when you set her up, she just kind of gets better at healing after a few minutes.
誰を餌にするか決まった
I kept feeling like Naruto wasn't ripping fat DPS, but maybe she was and I wasn't giving her enough credit.
これも戦術よ
雲の間雲のマシュマロに澄み渡る青空のシロップをとろーって
ほら
足元を見てください
くよ。私に察しね。
影すら捉えさせない。
Enemies are so annoying. The floor breakers.
死なれは姿を映してやろう。
本気で行くよ。サリナさん、これは最後の忠告です。
私が
陰にこだわる。
何が一番怖い？前に進むぞ。
一度何を迎え
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。モンスター、座標についた。
諦めるな。
Everything is awful? Linar got Norded again. The stupid platform thing. I gotta deal with those better somehow. Because if I happen to kill them a little bit too late or a little bit too early, they one hit Linar, which is really not the dream. Alright, this is the last round I'm gonna go eat. We could certainly beat it, but this lets me cope out. I only keep dying because you use a skill too soon. Yeah, I keep tanking one of the things on him.
規律はしっかり守ってもらう。
The bouncing active timing. I can't believe I was so close to doing it once and it's so hard to get back there. It's such a like normal... I don't know if it's like a human thing to do, but it's certainly a me thing to do. Where I'll do like the hard stage, get to the end, and then it'll be like another 40 attempts before I get back. In like a platformer or something. Her passive just procced and that's not great either.
リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
いい位置だ。
あまりまた誰かに気づく前にあなたの死体を影にし
爽やかなそよ風はパチパチ泡立つソーダに注いで。リンゴちゃん、今日もよろしくね。
There's too much going on right now, we're about to lose.
うわ、
Maybe with Narutoya?
幻覚と威嚇。これも戦術よ。そいつらを逃がすな。
Nah, Narutoya needs skill up. We certainly don't have. Right, one more, but because I don't want to go out on that. I want to at least see like the light of day tomorrow, you know? I don't want to go out like a 20-second weenie and be done. Honestly, I was always really bad with it because I never did practice stages whenever I could do the practice button. Because my logic was, what if I succeed? Let me just spend like the 5 or 10 or 15 stamina, whatever it would be at the time. There's an idea too. I could have Skalon facing a different direction. That would give us less coverage, but this would get us an interesting amount of bonus, but I don't think that's it.
影すら捉えさせない。
雲の間眠れ眠れ甘い夢の国にいらっしゃい。本気で行くよ。一匹も逃げられると思うな。
Yeah, I'm gonna get Linar down now.
未だ手放してい
No,
ない
I'm gonna use Narutoya to block, I think.
後ろだ。
Getting one of those enemies to not spawn is pretty big for us, actually.
私に命令しない。
ここは競技。鮮血が武器を染め戦場を沸き立たせる。
足元を見てみなさい。
私の領域を。
I'm gonna have Viv tank this up here.
夜にとどまりなさい。
何か何を迎え撃つ
It didn't kill Viv. That's interesting. I guess because it's above that tile?
うわ、みんなこっち来て。
害虫だ。
If Viv can tank it here, that's actually like the perfect solution. Although I feel like we need one more healer. That's what my heart's been telling me recently. This is also going to be like a little problematic on our resources.
いい位置だ。
We do have a lot of block here, but I don't think it's enough block.
遅れてやってくる静けさをね。モンスター、座標についた。
I'm gonna set up as if we're going to clear. Everything is literally awful.
幻覚と威嚇これも戦術よ
I don't know if things could get any worse than they are now. But if they could, that would be quite impressive.
安心して何が一番怖い
If we have lost. And Linar is dead. You know what? Monster, pop off.
そしてイネス
See, I know that this is like totally doable if I just break out the really big guns, but I don't really want to. I already have enough big guns on this team to justify it. I like that Viv position, but I don't know. It might just be a hot swap kind of thing. I feel like Chen's damage is nice, but maybe not what we need. Okay, hear me out. Ascalon in the middle? That does look like the USS Rhode Island at the bottom. That's interesting.
わかりました
Maybe we throw it back.
お前の采配に対しては
Maybe we bring it back to a golden age of skill 3 Saria, skill 3 Afiala. I don't think I've literally ever used Ascalon skill 2 ever in my entire life. I'll give it a quick go, but regardless of how this one goes, I'm probably gonna go eat after this, because if not, I'm gonna keep doing it for the next hour. I know how I am. I want to keep being like, no, I'll go eat. And then it'll be so late, I'll be like, oh, I'll wait for dinner. Although we do have the modifier that makes Ascalon prohibitively expensive, so that might be a problem.
マグマは振り返ることなく
It's like your best skill. Yeah, but skill 1 sounds so meaty when you use it. You need minor damage to help Inez? Have you lost the plot? You're calling Ascalon minor damage? We were still like leaking with those two together. What the? You kids nowadays. What do you mean, like here? Facing upwards? Like, I haven't used her S2. I just like this on S1. Yeah, Huoheak's one of my units I really like. She kind of goes off.
他は私が見るよそに目を光る
悪くない場所だ眠れ眠れ甘い夢のし
私を追って影に踏み込んでくる
She was kind of going off. I'll be candid with you. She was going off. All right, this is actually the last one. What am I gonna do to fix that other side? Let's think about that. I don't think I'd like to set up thorns there. Maybe thorns would be sufficient. We could drop Viv. But we're also using Viv for something. I just look for excuses to use thorns, which I think is my issue. I'd almost rather turn them into casters, but I'm sure the damage would be way too nasty. Can you go back a screen for half a second? What do you mean back a screen? Here? I assume you mean here because you're talking about the Rhode Island at the bottom. Or the Rhodes Island, I should say. Yeah, you got it. No problem. Happy to help. That's what I'm here for. To worship you. I think Ask on the right is better. She can almost solo that side. She is really, really good on the right. I'm gonna try the middle one for kill one more time. And then I'm gonna eat. But I really like her on the right, Kyo. I'm doing this for you. Doing this for you because I have faith in you. Because you're like kind of a skillful Ascalon user.
まだ何を恐れるべきか覚えていないよ。
小石がお家に戻ってきたよ
Imagine if my Blaze was fully built. We'd be living in such a different world. Also, I'm glad that this stage is giving me trouble. I know that might sound a little bit silly in retrospect, but I do appreciate the fact that I'm not just like one-banging everything and then moving on. Okay, everything is progressing. I think a second healer would also make a tremendous difference. I know I said that before, but wow, it's just like, it's a lot of pressure on Aya to perform in a very spicy situation, which doesn't have to be the case.
全員の行動力を奪う。それでいいだろう。
言われなくても私
I was thinking with Thorns' thought we were going to be fine, but I think we're just cooked.
遠隔と威嚇これも戦術よ
I remember when Thorns was like broken. Didn't have skill up though. Alright, this is the last one that I'm gonna go. The last one. Trust, have faith. Pape had a skill would be interesting. I don't think Mountain would be it. Swire would be very interesting. I wish I had more built though. Last one. For real, this is the last one. I swear. Trust. What about Gladia? You don't think. I try not to think, but you don't think, right? Do you want to make it clear for you? No, you don't gotta make it clear for me. I mean, if you'll have fun doing it, go for it. Don't let me deter you, but...
わあリンゴちゃん今日もよろしくねこのみんな安心して戦って私がついてるから
I mean, it is already starting to get kind of late. Maybe I'll just skip
まずは
lunch.
振り返ることなく前へうわみんなこっち来て
獲物はどれですね気をつけなさいこの海流は脆弱な命を飲み込みますね
She can almost solo on her own. Like, that's pretty good. Like, once there's a few people here, it's certainly not going to be viable. But I like that.
聞いてる逃げる前に私の許可は取ったのかしら
Who died? Oh no! Alright, this time for sure. I do think we should run a second healer instead of Saraya. That's my final adjustment, and then the team is perfect. I think we've made it, we've arrived. The destination is here. I think Saria was a nice dream, but I think a second healer is a nice nightmare.
ここが集合地点ですか
You should eat something? I'll eat something. It'll be after this one. I'll eat I'll eat something after this one.
本気で行くよ
チェーンスこの程度の戦いですし余力を残すことをお許しください
命を奪うようなことはいたしませんうわ本気で行くよ
獲物はどれですね誰を餌にするか決まった
飛べ
この奇跡に誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる
悪くない場所だ
気をつけなさいこの海流は脆弱な命を飲み込みますね
私がお守り一匹も逃げ
I'm a little bit late on that. Hoping the double healer will make it fine.
私に命令しない
It's not making it fine. It's making it fine. I was watching Surtur's health go down and going like, what could I possibly do about this?
あなたの死体を
As if that's not like what Surtur does. See this, however, I don't like. That this particular situation we're in
聞こえます
makes my brain cells immediately shut down. I hope that this is going to be fine, but I got a feeling that it's not going to be fine.
爽やかなそよ風はパチパチ泡立つソーダに注いでみんな助けに来たよ
Because something's going to link past Blaze right
安
now.
心して何が一番怖いの
怪我はさせない
Oh. I need to not use Myrtle's skill. She needs to be there to tank. Oh. The cutting edge. Alright, Myrtle got Norded.
態を変更中。
We freed up that left side, it's gonna be a lot less damage coming through.
怪我はさせません。私がお守りします。頑張ります。
We're missing the first cycle again, which is a real problem. We lost our unit again, which is a real problem.
飛べ。悪くない場所だ。
Oh, I hate that.
私に指図し。
Well, we are gonna be able to cycle.
何かたとえ終わりにため息
滅ぼし。そして許す。
Honestly, Surtur gets an extra kill there, which is kind of big too.
怪我はさせません。
Myrtle, can you like tank this for a sec? I just want to think.
兵隊を変更。
影すら捉えさせない。
恐怖隠せない。
雲の間爽やかなそよ風をパチパチ泡立つソーダに注いで。
私を追って影に踏み込む。
怪我はさせません。
Forgot to put down the reconstruction.
二重の羽ばたきが聞こえます。
何かたとえ終わ
I
り
think we're gonna rely solely on Surtur to push at this stage. We could put down Aya, but she's currently 60 to drop, which is very expensive. The issue is that this enemy right here is almost certainly going to take out Linar.
怪我はさせません。
この切っ先も恐怖隠せない。
頑張ります。
I'm gonna go under the expectation that we will survive this due to our incredible amounts of damage. It didn't take out Linar. Okay, that's unexpected, but super welcome.
先輩、
We need Aya skill like 4 seconds ago, and then we'll be fine.
どうか受け止めてください。先輩、先輩、少し暑いかもしれませんよ。
あまり待たせない。
行くよ。私に指図するし。飛べ。
That's a lot of whatever this is happening down here.
一度日の出を待とう。
Oh! Myrtle, you are now the next contestant on Being the Tank. Welcome. How have you been? Thank you for showing up. You're doing great. You should eat on stream like DSP. That's an idea. I could set a $150 tip goal to eat Taco Bell on stream. I considered doing Cal. I did. Those Colossus are just such a pain. Hey, one more. This is the last one though, for real. I'm not even dropping Ascalon anymore. Which means that Ascalon, while good in theory, is not what we need. What we need instead is some oomph. Zwole! Actually, Zwole wouldn't be terrible. Wish I had someone who I could, like, reliably set up to duel the Colossi without thinking. Honestly, Shu's probably pretty good.
風が穏やかで日差しが
Setting up Shu on the offensive, too, would be nice. Quest reward stuff, Reddit post really. Is that to say they're going to be skipping some quests, or like getting the certain points or something going to get rid of quests? Or... I completely forgot how to start. Also, AFL is way too prohibitively expensive. Skill 2 would almost certainly be better as well. I do like how much this team has changed since the start, though. I think that Gladia is absolutely the play. She really trivializes this side. Gladia plus Inez with no skill is like very, very strong. wonder how early we should push this. We have to kill those stupid rocks.
二重の羽ばたきが
I wonder if she's just totally fine on her own, too. I think she needs a little bit of help, though.
みんなこっち来て。
気をつけなさい。この海流は脆弱な命を飲み込みますよ。
春風が雨と消す。眠れ眠れ。
Forgot to activate skill. That's going to be a real problem.
誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
Hoping with Shu's help, maybe it won't matter as much, but that is very bad.
本当に心地より草が生え。荒れ地は送電となる。
Really wish I could pull these enemies away somehow or tank them in an opportune area.
命を飲み込みますよ。
We're not going to kill that with this setup. I should have had Minor face left. That was dumb. Wow, look at how healthy Surtur is with the two healers. Honestly, maybe we'll just push here. I'm going to set up with that expectation that we will.
一度痛みを覚える前に
I don't know exactly where this is going to drop. I was hoping it drop sooner than later. But look at our team. They're all like attacking in unison, kinda. We definitely nuked the big guy very effectively this time. What do we do here? I'm gonna say we wait for Aya. I am thinking we place Nightingale instead, actually. It's gonna get lifted. I think we just have to accept the fact that we lifted. Maybe we just stall these here literally forever. That's an idea. Now I think we found it. Waiting a whole minute to get Surtur back kinda ultra sucks though.
本当に白露に鉱山で植え、秋分に平原で植える。
Yeah, we can't wait that whole cycle.
何
飛べ。
I mean, we can. Oh!
幻覚と威嚇。
I didn't realize the boss was, shoeable.
私に寝言は夢で。私がいる限り悪夢だ。 安心して、私ならなんと行くよ。私に刺し。
That is very interesting. The boss being shoeable makes this dramatically easier.
最適。私の爪が聴診をしてくれるよ。怪我はさせません。
足元を見てください。
高温気体力学は本当。あなたを土に植える。生まれ変わりなさい。 雲の間。眠れ眠れ。甘い夢の国にいらっしゃい。
この筆跡
この力どうか受け止めてください。頑張ります。
This is like really problematic, this corner here. But I don't want to get rid of everything on the right side and lose it all.
この筆跡
I think I have to drop now.
足元を見て
I mean, unless Monster can survive the mud rocks. I don't know if she can.
すまない。力を入れすぎた。
She can. Don't push the button. I wasn't paying attention. I was desperately watching the boss health bar and praying.
私がお守りします。モンスター座標についた。
作戦の内容を繰り返した方がいいか
誰を餌にするか決まっ
本当にどうしようもない状況なら。
た。あまり待たせないで。あまり誰かが気づく前にあなたの死体を影に沈めてあげる。
I'm so scared that they're just gonna leak right now. I'm so afraid. These things are so deceptive.
太陽が飲まれたよ。この力どうか受け止めてく
Did
だ
I
さい。
have the modifier on? Did I just start a run without
どんな
it?
状況でも勝てる
There we go. Total Simulation 32. See, one more try is all it
あ
took.
の頃と違ってその喜びように偽りはなさそう。
Yeah, some stuff like Sunspear unlocked as a relic tier reward tournament to Demon Axe without getting all Gothic sleeps. Nice. That should make it at least a little better to grab the Slayer Relic. The Sun Spear is very nice. It'll make it less miserable for anything that's not necromancy. Oh, look at our little happy smiley faces too. There we go. That's all 32. I only needed 24 to finish, but we knew we weren't going to be satisfied without 32. What do we need for the medal? Is it spend a bunch of juice in the juice box? Oh, it's to do the extreme stages. Are the extreme ones not released yet? Are they here? Are the extremes weird where you need to like use a specific unit to unlock them or something? Starvation strats. Look, it worked. Sometimes you need to want it. If you motivate yourself by starving yourself a few times, you'll get the clear. I don't know how we do the other ones. I'm not going to do them now either way. I'm pretty happy with that. Where are these stages, though? I see it says that we unlocked them. Either way, it doesn't matter. GG's, that was fun. Thank you so much for watching. Hopefully we'll see you next time as well. Make sure you eat something, drink some water. Look at the sun once in a while. It does help. Bye for now.